Hi everybody, welcome to MJ Comix. I'm your host James Mack, and thank you so much for joining today for this special episode. Not only is it special because we're hoping to raise some money for the American Cancer Society through Comics Curing Cancer, but because we have the absolutely amazing Mark Spears on the show. Mark, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
No, really,
been wanting to do this for a long time with you, so finally catching up.
No, I appreciate it, and I just really want to congratulate you, Mark, on your success of your Monster and the Wolf trick and treat blind bags. They are absolutely, I love. Well, you saw my video, but I absolutely love them.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
350,000 was they produced?
Yeah, 350, and we had a lot of positive feedback there. You know, there was a little hiccups with the sorting and things like that, because I know people would open some and get a lot of duplicates, and we're working on that for the next one. We've informed the printers on that, and we just got the numbers a couple of days ago that it's 362,000 for the winter bags.
Wow.
So kind of crazy. It hasn't sunk in yet. That's over 700,000 units with both of them together. So it's wild. I keep promising no more bags till next year, because I don't people think I'm doing this all the time. So yeah, it's just amazing. I love that it's helping retailers out. Fans are loving it. It's great. So yeah, very, very happy with it, and humbled that everybody just they're even with the little hiccups and stuff that's happened out there, it's overwhelmingly positive experience.
Yeah,
so
100%. Awesome. And you know, with just it's been a little over a week now they've been out, and the sales are still...
Yeah, it seems like a lot longer, but it's only been a week and 2 days.
Yeah,
but it's
but obviously you know, they were coming out a few weeks earlier, but there was a bit of a delay. But you know, the sales are still going strong, and you know, the top 10 weekly comics, you kind of had a bit of a record here where you've got 9 out of the 10 books this past week, which is
that was something else. I was like, wow, that would be such a cool goal to get, and I ended up getting 9 out of the 10. It's insane to think about. I don't think anybody would be able to replicate that, because it's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the only other time it probably could get replicated is in December, if I'm being brutally honest.
I mean, I could break my own record, which would be neat.
That would be really cool.
A lot of people, I'll say that here, a lot of people go, man, how do you do 90 covers and then you turn around and do 80 covers? Well, one, there's some variants in there, you know, of foils and stuff like that. But honestly, even out of, I think there was 54 original covers for the Halloween bags.
Yeah.
But out of that, only about 20, 23, somewhere, I'd have to look exactly, were new covers for the actual Halloween bags. A lot of it, I was fortunate enough to have trading cards since like 21 when they came out. and I did a lot of card art for that. So I was able to repurpose art that people haven't really got to see much from trading cards onto the covers. So that saved me a lot of time. If for the winter, I think it was only 13 new covers, and the rest is from card art or things that I did that was like a project I was going to do and it failed. So, it goes into there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm fast, but yeah, I'm not 90 covers in a month fast. No. And we've been working on this. I think we knew in May that I was going to do something like this. So that's when I started doing some covers. So, yeah, it's great. I'm glad people are liking this. And if I do another one next year, like at Halloween, if people really like it, which, I'm going to wait till, the winter one comes out. We'll see what people say. But I would actually get started on that probably in January, where what I would do is do an extra cover or two every month and put it away. So I would be able to do it next year. But yeah, it's crazy to think about 9 out of the 10 spots. It's crazy to think about the numbers. And I'm just hoping it's an enjoyable experience, and I don't want it to be I'm hoping they'll bring in a few new readers so they're just not wasted. I hate to think someone's sitting with 1,000 base covers and they don't want them. I don't want that. So.
No, I completely understand. And speaking of numbers, so I have to thank you personally, because my last YouTube video, which was your blind bag ripping video, that is my most ever successful video on YouTube. It's currently standing at 12,500 views, and like it keeps getting views. So thank you very much. That's
awesome.
It's a testament to how popular your blind bags really are, Mark. So thank you very much for that.
That's great. I didn't even think of it in terms of that, because I knew that eBay, people who stream and sell them, like eBay Live, whatnot, they enjoy them because everybody likes a mystery, like what's inside. What's the present? What's the surprise inside of it? And I didn't even think of that that it would help people who are just streaming, opening them up. Because I mean, my kids, they told me years ago they would watch people open Christmas presents on YouTube. And I would laugh and I'd say, "Is that a thing?" And he goes, "Yeah, people just want to know what's inside stuff." So that's a great thing. I might even consider that next year when I do it. Like, that's so cool. Is there some way I can make that even better? Because that's an awesome thing that people are opening them and everybody wants to see what you got. So, and then when I watched your video, I was sitting there crossing my fingers. Please get something good.
I bet you were, and
I was, because I don't want you pulling. I think you opened 25, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, please don't pull all the same issue of 25 of the same issue.
Well, to be fair, I think I had a really good haul. To be fair, I had a good variety of what I had. 2 foils, 2 a secret, Night of the Living Dead cover. I was super.
That was a good mix.
Yeah.
What you got was exactly kind of what we want you to. That's that experience where not too many duplicates. But there's going to be some, and then it was you got a good assortment of goodies, right? So
100%.
that was what the experience was supposed to be, and that's another thing is it's tough because people will buy cases of these and open them up, and then get upset saying, "Hey, I got this, I didn't get this." They were really when you're designing these, they're to be consumed, where the average fan can just go buy one. And they're happy. They're not getting a duplicate because they're buying one. Or you who buys 25, hopefully you're getting a good experience with 25. When you get cases or thousands, that's a tougher thing. But again, we are the printer Transcon, who does the Batman bags and stuff for DC. Yeah. They are working on a whole new system. They said this for the sorting next time, because they've realized blind bags are a big thing. And we need to figure out how to make it where there's not before they would just put out a chunk of the same book, I think, and for the bag, and they're going to make it different than that. So I'm looking forward to the winter to see how good the mix is, and we're gonna keep talking to the printer every week and see what's going on there. So yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping if you fix those little tweaks of that and make sure that there's not hardly any damages, then we're gonna have a big successful hit when it comes out. So
I have no doubt that we will. No doubt that you will. So before we crack on into the interview, Mark, there's just I want to thank everybody in the chat. There's 57 people watching. I really appreciate it. There's a few house rules for tonight, or this afternoon. Sorry, we have some amazing donated items that we will be giving away during the show. But in order to be eligible to win those amazing items, you simply have to donate $20 to the Comics Curing Cancer via the link that's pinned in the chat. And you can also find it in the description of the video. For every $20 that are donated, it gains you one entry into the wheel of names for when we spin for the prizes. So just bear in mind, if you do win a prize, your name will be taken out. So if you want to have another go, you'd have to donate another $20. Just out of the casual, somebody donates $20 and wins everything. So if you want to do that, please do. That'd be amazing. And if you don't want your legal name appearing on the name of wheels, please put your YouTube or social media handle in the box, which kind of looks like this. So this is for the American payment, one to share your social media handle, and this is for the international payment to customize the donor name. Just pop in the name there for the wheel. That way, we've got Mark from Legion of Comics backstage. He will be collating everybody's donations, populating the wheel, and he will be keeping a track of how much money we have raised so far this evening. So, Mark, if you're listening in the background at periods, I'll probably ask you to just drop in the chat what the current standing is of what we've done that has been donated so far. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this show, and it might be a bit hectic, Mark, when we start doing giveaways. But so please bear with the show if that's all right.
sounds good.
There are some really cool prizes available. So a big shout out to Big Clutch Sean. He has donated this fantastic Invincible issue number 19 in the CGC 9.9. It's the foil from the blind bags, so the Battle Beast blind bags, but it's signed by Ryan Otley. So that is the top prize that we'll be running at the end of the stream. So if you want to stick around for that, there is this one is an incentive one. So once we reach a certain target, we will run this one at the end. So I'm really hoping that we reach that target. And then we have we also have donated from my good friend Sunil from MJ Comix. He works for Courtyard.io. Courtyard.io is a online virtual vending machine where you can win. You can pay to win graded collectibles like cards and now comics. He has donated through Courtyard a $200 pack rip, which we will be doing live as well. So whoever wins that will rip it live, and then we will sort out how to transfer it to your name on Courtyard. So that'll be pretty fun, Mark. I don't know if have you seen Courtyard? You might have seen it on Bryan's channel. Yeah. I think I remember you seeing it. That's been donated from him. We also have a Strange Academy number 1 9.8 CGC. It's a wraparound edition that has been donated from Matt from Phoenix Auctions. Thank you so much for that, Matt. Really appreciate it. And also through the Collector Cartel, which is Matt again, but with Liam and Rich. They have donated Big Rig issue number 1 by the Post Malone comic in a 9.8 CGC. So that's available as well. And then my local comic shop, Untold Comics, has I've got Big Rig here. That's the but has donated some trade paperbacks. So we've got Gromit's the trade paperback, which is signed by, I'm guessing it's signed by Rick Remender and Brian Poussin. And then we've got We called them gods as well. The trade paper back of that, and that's also got a sign as well. And that's from Rich, my from Untold Comics, which is my local comic shop. And then we also have a mystery Mark Spears mystery box available, which I'll give you a little bit of a tease, but we've had this comic donated from Adam from Payne's Comic Quest, and it's a foil from your latest blind bag.
Yep.
So that's one of the comics inside, so you could have a chance to win that. And then the final things are, I have 15 blind bags that I've purchased myself that we're going to be giving away during the stream as well. So we'll be doing a few rips, if you don't mind, Mark, and we'll be giving them away as well. Yep. So brilliant. It's going to be good. I just want to also thank, before we start, Bryan McClay from Beyond Wednesdays. He, without him, this interview I don't think would have happened. The work that he does along with the other guys on that channel, especially, helping people discover new artists like yourself. I found your art through Bryan's channel. I would have obviously come across it naturally anyway, but like I first heard of it through there. And, it's one of my favorite comic book channels out there at the moment. And I'm sure likewise for you, Mark. So I kind of really want to set the scene about how this interview came to fruition. So Bryan had actually invited me on a few times to his channel to go on the Saturday Night Live show. But because it's 3 a.m. in the morning for me, it's extremely difficult, like with kids and stuff, having to get up early on a Sunday morning. I couldn't go on a fair few times, but the kids were staying over at their grandparents one night, and I decided I'm going to go on. So I went on at 3 a.m. in the morning, had an absolute blast with Bryan and the guys. And then, as everybody knows, once the stream finishes, backstage, that's where the real fun happens. And then, so I'm just there talking, we're casually with everybody. And then who just drops in out of nowhere? Mark freaking Spears. And I'm not joking, Mark. I don't know if you noticed, I was literally like starstruck. I was like, I was like, I can't believe Mark Spears has just randomly dropped into this thing. And I was like, I was telling everybody all day that like I got to speak to Mark Spears, but like, shout out to Bryan for that interaction ever happening, because I kind of like during that conversation, I got the kahunas to basically say, Mark, this would be very remiss of me not to ask you to come onto my channel for an interview. And we've been trying to make this work for a while now. So I'm so glad that we've been able to get it, especially for this event. So thank you, Mark.
Oh man, when I first met you, I had seen your stuff before when I met you that night. And we tried to get it going and all summer because I was going
holidays, birthdays and stuff like that. It was
So I'm so glad we was able to finally do it. I enjoy all your content, and
thank you.
And it just thrills me, man, when you say you're a big fan of mine. That just wow, it's you got to think, coming from my place a year ago, I'm at a con and people are walking by and I can't get people to stop and talk to me or buy things from me or anything. So to hear that I have people that enjoy my work and can't believe they're talking to me is just, it seems like a dream. Like it's not a real thing. So it tickles me that when people say that, it doesn't seem real. But no, I appreciate it. It humbles me. It's crazy to think about. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much.
It's very well deserved, Mark. I can promise you that. But so what I kind of like to do is the first question is a real icebreaker, but it's kind of, I kind of like to see who the person is. And it's a very simple question. Who the devil is Mark Spears? Who is Mark? Now, everybody knows, everyone who's watching, I'm 90% of people watching know who Mark Spears, the artist, is. But, who is Mark? Are you a family man? What hobbies do you have outside of comics? Like where were you born? And
right. Well, I was born and raised in Alabama. I've never lived anywhere else. I actually live just probably maybe 10 miles away from the home I grew up in. So
Oh
I'm
wow.
really, my
Not
roots
left.
are here, right?
Yeah.
And so I've lived here all my life. I always liked drawing and wanted to get into that ever since I was a little kid. And I loved comic books, loved uh, uh, TV shows like The Incredible Hulk, cartoons. You know, of course, I grew up in the 80s. So He-Man, Transformers, Super Friends, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, Thundercats, all that stuff just loved and had to get all the toys. Um, but I don't know. This is an interesting question because if you remove kind of the art side from it, um, I really enjoyed playing basketball a lot. I don't play as much anymore, but I love basketball. Um, I'm 6'2", so not too tall, not too short. So I would play all the time with my brother.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I have two kids and a wife. My two sons, one of them is going to Vanderbilt right now to get a PhD in physics. And
Oh wow. That's
yeah,
incredible.
that's my son
Congratulations.
Lucas. And then Chase he is graduated high school now, and he's looking at going into film. He really likes. He's thinking about going to film school.
I was going to say,
And
I watched that promo that he did for you for
yeah,
the blind bags, and you know,
yeah.
that was really good. That was really
He
good.
did it. He did that in a day and came
Uh,
up with it and everything. The whole audio and the story and all that kind of stuff. So he really has a passion for that. He's a big video gamer too. So maybe
okay.
he'll want to go into a video game concept art or something like that. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
Because it's tough when you're 18, 19. You know, right when you get out of high school and you're you got to make a decision for the rest of your life of what career you're going into, so I
Yeah.
want him to get to take the time and to see what he wants to do. So there's that. My wife Melissa, she works with me now every day. She's kind of like my manager. She handles all like our shipping and a lot of the responsibilities, so I don't have to focus on those anymore that aren't the creative part. But
Yeah.
she actually has a big part of the creative process as well, because a lot of times I will not send a cover out or a character or anything like that without getting her approval, because I'm like, because she is not a comic reader or anything like that, so I like to get her opinion versus someone who really loves comic books and stuff like that. So she's invaluable. And we've been married for this year was our 25th anniversary, so we've been married for 25 years. Other than that, I love movies. Of course, I love horror movies and stuff like that because I'm a big horror guy. Um, I'm trying to think what else I do. I work too much.
Yeah.
I work.
I think that's visible to us in the comic book community that you
Yeah,
probably work too much.
it's people think I'm crazy, but it's I probably work. I don't know what other people do. I don't know how other artists work. I imagine it's a grind too, but I basically take about an hour a day, maybe less sometimes, to do something with my wife, like watch TV or something like that. Sometimes it's 30 minutes, and the rest of the day I'm working unless I'm eating something. Right? I'll sleep a few. I'll try to get 8 hours. Sometimes I'm getting 4, 5, 6 hours sleep, and I'm working. I love working though, and it's just the work ethic that I've had. When I would do DC trading cards back in 2007, they asked me to
Yeah.
do over 600 cards in 30 days,
Oh,
and I did it. So I was always like, you've got to do the grind. It's like video games.
yeah.
And every now and then I'll get to play a video game or something like Call of Duty or Halo or For Honor. There's a bunch of games I would like to play. I don't right now, but that's a great release from the stress.
Yeah. I bet.
Taking a walk, playing a video game. So I try to do that. But when I have a big project going on, sometimes I can't. But luckily,
Yeah.
I've just finished Spawn 77. You can kind of see there's a page right there I was looking at today,
Oh,
making
nice.
sure it looked good. And Monsters 8 is finally finished and sent to the printers. So I actually going to have a little bit more time. So I might actually start playing some video games again and, just detox,
Yeah.
unwind and stuff, because it's a lot of stress doing this kind of stuff, doing the grind every day. But yeah, I'm just your regular guy, I guess, that grew up in the
Yeah.
80s that likes comic books and stuff. It's just um and I like I said, I like horror, I like monsters. So basically my artwork has everything in it that I just love. 80s
Yeah.
movies, horror, superheroes and all that stuff. So
No, and I think that's what, you said that you're just a guy. A lot of people say about you, Mark, is that you are one of us. So, like,
yeah,
I'm sure you've probably heard people
yeah.
refer to that, and I totally agree with that. And I think, like, to me, you've always come across as really humble,
Hmm.
and I think that's a really honourable trait that you've got. Um, but like, correct me if I'm wrong here for any of these facts that I'm about to spit out.
All right.
Um, so you've been in the industry 20, 25 years, somewhere between that, would you
Yeah,
say?
I think my first published work was 2001 is finally when it came out.
Okay,
Did
so
it
about
did it
24
actually
years.
before that, but yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good guess.
Yeah,
And this is for just people who may not be aware of these things.
right.
You started off trying to get into comics around the age of 17. So you
Yep.
were submitting art through then.
Yep.
You were inspired by artists like Todd McFarlane.
Oh yeah, probably the biggest number one would have
Yeah,
been Todd McFarlane. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm a '90s kid, so Todd McFarlane's artwork, his Spider-Man is the Spider-Man that I grew up. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
I had already wanted to be a comic book artist before I ever saw him, because I thought this
mhm.
is kind of cool. Uh, like I like John Byrne and stuff. I didn't even realize the individual artist at that time when I was a kid, right? That there's a different artist working on different
Yeah,
books. I didn't really understand it. But when Todd McFarlane showed up in Spider-Man, then I went back and saw, I think, well, maybe I got his Hulk at the same time too, because it was around the same time. That was a game changer. That just blew my mind. And then Rob Liefeld comes out at almost the same time, and Todd's inking him on his covers.
yeah,
So those two made it where I don't want to just do this. I want to do it as much as I can. That was my
yeah,
focus. So all through high school, I'm drawing, trying to get better to do that. That was my career goal.
yeah. And of course, you got rejected by Marvel very early on in your career. Like it
Yeah,
was quite a
and by Todd McFarlane, I gotta hold him to that. He was the first submission I ever sent to. Was to Todd in Image. But yes, Marvel and DC. DC would give you these nice little form letters. Marvel would too. I got to see if I can find a bunch of those, but I had hundreds of them. Sometimes though they would write back, and actually with a person writing on there and giving you critiques and stuff like that. But yeah, Marvel was a big one, DC, and then also Image.
Yeah. And you got work at, is it Corgi? Or what?
Corgi. It was
Corgi.
it was
Corgi.
a UK company, and it was at that time American company too. They had one here. They invented the the Hot Wheels, what you
Hot
would
Wheels, yeah,
call.
the little cars. Yeah.
They invented the diecast car.
Yeah.
And then at that time, when they hired me, from seeing my stuff on the internet, they had reached out, and they just got the license to do Marvel statues, and then they
Yeah.
also already had the license to do Batman, Batmobiles, and figures. Oh yes,
So,
there you go. That
so
was the first print thing I had. It was in Toy Fair magazine. I just was
yeah.
going crazy, thinking I've made it. I've got my
Oh,
because that's the statues, but that's actually my artwork right there on the Electra Daredevil. So I was like, yes, I have
awesome.
something published in Toy Fair magazine.
So what year was that, Mark? Was that
That
in the
would have been
90s?
2006.
2006.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Wow. I mean, yeah, so over the moon for you there. Is that sort of process that being involved in the statues and stuff, did that have any like effect on the work that you do now with how you do your art now?
Oh yeah, totally. And that's why I think everything happened for a reason, and it just worked out because they are the ones. Tracy Pearson was my contact there, who was developing all this stuff, and she had worked at Hasbro before that. And I would send in my artwork, and she would say, "Look, Mark, I remember the first thing she said, I need this fully rendered." And I said, I have no idea what rendered means. I don't know what you're talking about. I remember it
Yeah.
because that's how young I was and stuff. And then she would tell me, look, you've got to get into digital coloring. You can't be doing the markers and everything and sending us that. We need it to be where we can change it quickly. We need you to be better at this. So that's I studied and studied hard. I worked with them from 2006 through 2008. And the only reason I quit or I wasn't doing anymore, they got bought out by Master Replicas and they stopped doing that. So, but if it wasn't for them telling me to go digital, because I hated digital, I didn't like doing it to color things that way. But that started it around 2006 was when I started messing with colors and Photoshop and all that. So it was integral in what I do now.
And so you've already mentioned you got doing like trading card art for DC. But you at some point as well, you ran or owned a comic book shop.
Yeah. So in 2000, let's see, it would have been I started working at one in 96. I worked there for years while I was trying to break into comics. I thought, hey, that's a great job. I have all these references. I can be drawing, at night. I can go home, borrow some books and practice. And the comic shop owner was so great because he would recommend, like different artists, different storytellers, Wally Wood and Eisner and all these guys that I would never have looked at. So that was great. And then in around 2000, he sold the store to someone else. And that guy made me the manager. So I started being the manager of the store for about a year or two. And then he wanted out. And me and another partner went in and got it from him. So I owned it for about 2 years. It did pretty good. And the only reason I got out was because I really enjoyed it. It was some of the best times of my life. But I got out because I was given an opportunity. Somebody would say, hey, do you want to work at home doing artwork? And I was going into, it was like 3D animation at that time. And they said, would you learn this? And you could do it at home. And I was like, sure. That'd be great because we were going to have a child. And I'm like, I can be at home, while he's growing up and I could do this. And again, that is integral in what happened later on because that's where I learned 3D modeling, texturing, and all that kind of stuff, which helps me now with what I do. So I did that so I sold the store and did that for a few years. And then after that, it was the Corgi thing that happened. So that's how my timeline went.
And you had an employee at the comic shop, and
you
sold. Did you sell the comic shop to this person?
Yes, but so I hired this only one employee because it was a small shop, and I hired this kid named Robbie who loved comics. I mean, he was in there every day in high school talking about comic books. So when I wanted to get out, I had a silent partner, and I talked to him, and I said, we both loved Robbie, and I said, look, you want me to give it to Robbie? I think I sold it to him for like $1. I was like, I'm going to get, because I didn't want to hurt their business. So I was like, let's put everything. So I remember one day me and Robbie went to all the places. He had to get a business license. We had to transfer all this stuff over. And I remember doing all that. And the bad thing that hurt Robbie, and for people who don't know, it's Robbie from Pop Culture's Philosophers out there. He's a big name now. The only bad thing, I think Robbie's store would be huge today. It'd be big hit. It was bad timing. They had to move. The lease was up we had a great location. It was right beside a Walmart,
Yeah.
and we
A
had
lot
to
of footfall,
move.
basically.
Yeah, we had to move to a bad part of town. And I remember I just helped them a little bit when they moved in there, like with placing things around, and they basically took it from there. It lasted maybe a year there because it was just it was a different part of town that made people drive a lot further, and there was nothing around there. So you didn't have like a comic book store was tough because we wasn't just a destination store. You could say, hey, I'm running to Walmart. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go run into the comic book store. So that was nice. We was also right beside a Papa John's, which was even better. So it was tough when they had to move, and there was a lot of construction down there where they were at. So it was harder to travel down there. So he eventually got consumed by another comic book store at that time called The Deep. So Robbie started working there as the manager, and he's still there to this day. It's the biggest store that's in Huntsville, huge, and Robbie's there. And then Robbie pursued his dreams of being with Pop Culture's Philosophers. So
So for everybody watching who's not aware, that Robbie, that young guy that Mark gave the store to, is Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. So they're, it's such a small world. Really is a small world.
It's kind of crazy.
So from then, you didn't give up the dream. During the pandemic, you had a lot of spare time on your hands, and you were able to start doing a load of drawing at home, and you started putting some of your horror monster artwork online, and it was generating some buzz. And then that's when you decided to full on would you say it was a last chance?
Oh, it was. We were broke. I was already studying what else to do. I was going to go into cybersecurity just because that was a need that not that I wanted to go into it. It was just something I knew that they needed around here. And my sister was helping me with that, saying, look, you can take this test and, you can get you a job. And it just worked out that the pandemic hit right when I already had the books. The books were like $80 to study for this test. And I was able to put the monsters out there a little bit. The buzz was huge. I mean, huge for me at that time. I mean, like 30 people were liking it and commenting on it. And everybody's at home looking on their phones at that time. You got to think. So it was interesting. And Tracy from Corgi, who used to work Corgi, wrote me and said, Mark, these are too good not to do something with these. Well, what's your plans? And I said, well, I know the trading card industry from doing the DC and the Marvel cards. And it's a print medium. It's something easy. You can get something printed within a month.
Yeah.
And I said, how about I use this new thing called Kickstarter I've hearing about? I could raise the money, get it made, and all I have to do is ship it out to the people who want it. Win-win. I said, I think I could do that. So that's what I did. I think it was around June to October, around one of those months, I ran the Kickstarter. It got around 23,000 or so. I didn't even know how to do it so well. I actually started it, and a week later had to end it because I didn't have everything on there right, and had to start it again. So it was kind of weird. And because I just didn't know anything about cost of this and cost of that. So when the printers wrote me back and said, oh, that'll be this, I said, oh, I got to restart this. And it was successful. 23,000 for a start. No one knew who I was. No one knew, I didn't know how to get it out there. That was just from people on social media like Facebook. I didn't even have an Instagram, I think, until that year. I started Instagram.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't have a fan base or anything like that. So 23, I thought was great. The cards cost about the same. I had no money to buy the card. So the money went right toward the cards. And from that, and be able to sell those, that's when my life changed, really, because the cards. I was going
to say, the rest is from that moment on with the Kickstarter, the rest is kind of history now. It's your lore.
The cards led to other things. It led to Spirit Halloween movie. It led to gosh, all those little things like that, which led to another series, the Halloween one that I did in 22, which led to Thomas Healy seeing that work and going, hey, you want to do 4 Spawn covers? And it's just you can kind of see the path after that. And it's amazing because that was my Hail Mary pass. I just was hoping to get by, and it worked. So
you got a message there from Gem Mint Collectibles. Hey chat, big congrats to Mark on all his success. Thanks so much for joining. Appreciate it, buddy. Yes. What I'm going to do now is, that's the end of that first question. But what I'm going to do is just check in with Mark from Legion. What is our current total at the moment? And we'll give away 5 of these bad boys, because I think that's what, to be honest, I think I'd probably want to win 5 of these just to see what I get. Like, so I'll tell you something now, Mark. When I opened mine, I went and started watching people open them on Whatnot, just to get a fix of like just the thrill of seeing what people get. But you know,
hey,
I'm not going to.
By the way, MJ, I just got, before I got on here, I just got a thing from King Spot. Another golden ticket was found, Unholy Grail, in Canada. So it's everywhere, man. Maybe I'm hoping we get one in the UK. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be amazing. Imagine if we get one tonight. That'd be insane.
That would, man. How awesome would that be? That
would be insane.
Be awesome.
So how many in total now, Mark? Have they found?
So that would be 5 have been actually verified. I have heard even today that there was someone who pulled one on Whatnot, like a live stream. And then I heard that a couple of days ago too. Those have not been sent in to us. So I'm thinking the person who pulled them had to mail it to the person, and then they're going to verify it. So there could be 2 more out there that might be real, but we've only verified 5. So there's still more. And then for Christmas, I'm making an even better Christmas one with 25 of them in there.
So can I ask a question already? Are those holy graded? So are those holy grails already graded then? Are they just?
They're being graded right now at CGC. They got them this week. They're grading them, so they'll probably be in my possession in about 2 more weeks, and then they'll go right out to the people who got them. So they're waiting patiently.
Are we gonna? Is there any chance that are we gonna see them as collectors anywhere other than people posting them if they get them?
When I get them, I'm going to take some video of all of them, because that'll be the only time that all 13 were together at the same time, right?
Yeah,
they'll never be together again. So I'll take a lot of videos and pictures, and if you want, I'll jump on your show that day or something, and we can show them off too. But I want to do that so everybody can see them. They're supposed to put on it one of the 13 unholy grails. So we're hoping for at least 9/8 on all of them. It would just be a miracle though. If it would be awesome if a 9/9 or a 10 came out of one.
Oh
that would be awesome.
A 1 of 1,
a 1 of 1 that's a 9/9 or a 10.
Whew. Yeah, that'd be great. So what we'll do is, Mark, are you free to spin the wheel and we'll give away 5? I can see him chatting away to someone in the background. I don't know if he's Mark. Can you hear us? No. Anyway, so we've got 5 blind bags that I want to give away. And then Mark, are you able to spin the wheel for us if you share the thing? Yeah. Mark, can you confirm what in fact, Mark, I'll bring you on. Mark, what is the current total that we've raised so far this?
On the wheel, because some people have donated like 25 instead of just 20, but there's 56 entries on the wheel right now, and that's for every $20 you get a name on the wheel. So what is that? It's $1,120 that you've raised so far on the stream.
That's it's already gone past my expectations.
1,120. That's where it's currently at right now, with all current donations are on the wheel.
thank you so much, everybody, for donating. It means the world to obviously all of us.
This is only the first giveaway, so I encourage everyone to donate again, donate more. If you don't win, don't miss out on your chance. For every name that comes off, that increases your chances. So it increases your chances more by donating more. Bigger prizes as the stream goes. This is only the first one you miss out on. Don't miss out on the rest.
Brilliant. Yeah. So thanks, Mark. I'll put you backstage, but if you wanna, if I'll bring the wheel up and we can announce the winner. So Mark, good luck, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. He's gonna spin. He's gonna shuffle, and he's gonna spin that beautiful wheel. Thank you so much, everybody, and good luck to everybody. What I will do is, whoever wins it, I'll just open the first pack, and then the rest I'll let you open yourselves back at home. But Austin Bell, congratulations for your win. You've got five Monster and the Wolf trick and treat bags. So congratulations, Gemma. If you can make a note of that winner, that would be great. Thanks for that, Mark. But yeah, I'll rip the first pack, Mark, just for excitement purposes, because obviously need to get our fix. I don't know if you saw my video. I was absolutely terrible at cutting it into these bags.
I did an eBay live last night and ripped some bags like that, and I cut myself with my scissors.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's there should be an easier way to do it, but it's it's fun though. I'm telling you, it's not knowing what's inside that bag is just it gets your fix.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies. I'm still terrible at opening these bags. All right. So this is what we've got. This is the first bag. So there you go.
The shark.
That's the shark cover.
Shark
Awesome. I actually don't have this cover, so congratulations. This is the first time I've opened this cover. So well done. That along with 4 of the bags to Austin Bell. Austin, you've been removed from the wheel now. So if you want to be eligible to enter again, please donate another 20 if you want to. That's if you want to. But we'll ship these out to you. Please contact me at MJ_Comix on Instagram, or you can get hold of me at James at MJComix.com on email, and we'll get these sent out to you, buddy. Thank you so much. Right. So that was the first giveaway. So Mark, back to the interview.
Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like do you kind of feel like you're living in a dream at the moment? Like, it's fair to say the last 18 months, you've had like a meteoric rise in the comic book industry. And you faced like, over the period of 24 years of trying to get into the industry, you faced, like a lot of rejection, and you've had to work incredibly hard to get there. Do you feel like you live in a dream?
Yeah, but it's not even the 18 months. I would say it's more like, it probably last December was when I realized it.
Okay.
That something was different. So it's not even been a year yet. And that was when, because when Monsters came out, we sold 10,000. It was 9,000 some odd copies. We rounded up to 10. So, and that's good for a independent book. But I figured, 10,000 the first one, second one would probably 5,000. So I think the second numbers came in. Let's see, and it came out in November, and it was around what was it, 14,000, something like that. So we had like a 4,000 increase, and that's when it was like, hey, we're making history. But even though you're making history, you've only up by 4,000 books. It's still not huge numbers. It wasn't game changing or anything like that. I was just tickled that I might have an audience that I could keep the story going and keep doing Monsters longer. That's what I was hoping, past number 8. So it wasn't until the Kickstarter in December did we realize, my family and everything, that, hey, something's different. Because when I did Kickstarter for Monsters, it raised 57,000, but that's 8 issues. That's over 8 issues, for that. So that's not really that much per issue. And then we did this one for Monster and the Wolf, 3 issues, and it did, I want to say it's 288,000 or so right now sitting there.
Yeah.
And it's just, that's crazy. I couldn't believe it. So it is like I'm living in a dream, because things that I didn't even hope for, you're thinking, well, that's too out of reach. You know, there's no way I'm going to get to work with Todd McFarlane. There's no way Rob Liefeld will contact me and want me to do a cover for Youngblood and stuff like that. For those things to happen, it's just amazing. And it's like living a dream. Then though, there's an opposite of it where you're worried at any moment. The fans will be like, you know what? I don't really like his. You have this thing where it took so long to get here. You're thinking in an instant, they're like, we don't like his stuff anymore. Because I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing, creating the same stuff I was creating 5 years ago. Right. And like I said, a lot of the artwork that people like right now, I did it back in 2021 or 22. So it's weird to me because the stuff was always there. It just wasn't getting out to the people. So it is like living a dream, though. It's amazing. It's a great experience. There are bad actors out there who don't like that I had success. And I try to not get out there much on social media with that kind of stuff and try to stay in my circle. Because one negative thing, if 100 people say something great, but one guy says something negative, the negative stays with you. It just, for some reason, it's just the way we're programmed. So I try to avoid that and just enjoy what I'm getting to do, which I love, man. I love making stories and doing covers and having my own creations and getting to do things like with Spawn 77 and stuff at DC. It's just awesome.
That's cool. So, your rise into the, since last December, how does that compare to facing all that and handling that rejection you had in the past, in the early days of your career?
Because they say, what is it? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and again and getting this, and get the same result. And I was thinking about this the other day because it's tough to give advice to other people like, oh man, you should stay your dreams for 20 something years. Yes and no, because I just knew one day I would break in. It's just going to take years. And I did everything else. Like we talked about, I've done magazine covers, concept art, trading cards, all that stuff. And I really thought at one point that dream of comics was dead. Like I just couldn't do it. So I was trying to figure out other ways I could use my artwork, sports art. I did it in sports trading cards, all that kind of stuff. And I just thought it was dead. And it's so great that was back. That door was open back for me again. That was always closed. And I don't know though. I kind of feel like I put my family through a lot all those years because a lot of people would tell me, Mark, you need to go and get another job. Because look, I wasn't working somewhere and then drawing on the side. I was drawing, but to make up the difference in money, I had to draw a lot. I was selling sketch cards, doing commissions, and I felt like I could never get ahead. I could never really make a lot of money doing it. And so it was a grind and a hard thing to do. But it showed my kids that, hey, if you've got a dream, keep going for it. It's hard. It's really hard to achieve it. But somehow I did. Somehow a long way around, but I got to where I wanted to be. And and it's great. Again, it's a dream come true. And it almost feels like I tell my wife a lot, it feels like I'm in a coma somewhere and this is the dream that I'm dreaming. Because it's almost like not real. I never thought I'd get to even talk to Todd McFarlane, and I have his phone number. I mean, it's just like that doesn't make sense. And then I have, as of right now, I have the #1 comic with Monster and the Wolf in the world.
Yeah.
You never think that would ever happen. And then And then when the next one comes out, I probably will. I'm on the all-time list now of top independent books ever made. I'm like at 9 and 10 with the 350 and the 360. And that's just, it's so crazy. And I don't get to think about it, like sit down and think, because I'm always working on the next thing. But man, it is, I'm hoping I'm not dreaming. Or if I am, don't wake me up, leave me in that coma. Let me live this out, because it's
Mark,
amazing.
we're all dreaming this with you, so you can't deny that. But you know, like Chonko, well, thank you so much for commenting, Chonko. It's a great story of perseverance. But what would your advice be to somebody who is in a similar position to how you started out? Would your advice be to just never give up?
Never give up, but also there's a part where it's tough, because in art this could apply to anything, but art is very subjective. So it's hard to start out and say, I'm going to be the best artist, just like I'm going to be the best singer or whatever. So that's tough. But what I did was, and I used basketball as my analogy for this. You're not, sometimes you're just born where you can actually shoot the basketball great, right? Michael Jordan is amazing. Now, he put in a lot of effort, but I think if he never played basketball at all, he would still outscore me. But because he's got that natural gift of eye-hand coordination and stuff. I look at it this way: you can always rebound, though. That's what the coaches always taught me. Like, it doesn't matter how good you shoot; everybody can go rebound. That's just about boxing somebody else out and jumping up. And I was like, I put that to my work ethic. You can outdraw me, you can outcolor me, you can outwrite me, but you can't beat me when you're asleep and I'm sitting there keeping working. So I look at it as, I can outwork you. That's something I can control. You can be better than me. I'll never get to the level of the people that I see, like Campbell, McFarlane, Liefeld, Lee, Garney, Alan Davis, Gary Frank, Alex Ross. There's so many artists on my list, and John Byrne and guys like that, Buscema's, that I'll never even touch. And I don't want to. I mean, because they did their own thing and it was amazing. I'm just hoping I can be up there in the conversation of, hey, Mark was pretty decent, and we enjoyed his stuff. And that's what I'm hoping to be. You got to also make your own style. I learned that, right? You need to do your own thing, because it separates you from everybody else. My colors kind of separate me. The way I do my I don't know, it's the colors, the digital painting with using 3D models, all that kind of stuff. I didn't know if it would work. I thought maybe people would like this, because I was traditional pencil and ink guy, right? There's like a McFarlane and all those guys. And I switched over to this digital stuff, which I still do that other every now and then, but it was like, that's what resonated with people when I would show it to them. And I was like, oh, this is what y'all like. Okay. That's so it's all by happenstance, or it just worked out that way, and people enjoy it. So, I'm just grateful that worked. And again, it feels like y'all living in my dream, where I just come up with something and y'all were like, hey, we like that. And I'm like, really? This style? This is what you like?
Yeah. I want to play a short video clip that I've got of an interview with between you and Todd McFarlane. I'm going to play that now. It's not embarrassing. I think
no,
it's really
I haven't seen this since we did it. So let me see.
I mean, this. So for anybody, for the context of people watching and listening, this was recorded over maybe 2 years ago.
March of 23. And that was the first time I ever got to talk to McFarlane, was on that video.
Oh man, that must have been incredible.
Oh, I was that whole day. I was so nervous. I was like sweating, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get to talk to him tonight. This is just crazy. And because before that, all the covers and stuff I did those 4 covers. I always talked to the editor. never had talked to Todd. So
yeah. Well, I'll play the video now.
After that interview, I was so nervous in an interview. After that, he stayed on and talked to me for an hour and a half or more about artwork and giving me tips and just talking to me about family and stuff. And I remember telling my wife after I walked in the living room, and I said, I think I'm friends with Todd McFarlane.
I think Todd McFarlane might be my best friend.
I know it's just a surreal experience, and it was so good. And on that interview, I don't know which clip you got, but I had told him we got to do something together, and I told him to clip this part out. He didn't, so that part's in there.
So let's play the clip.
Okay. Well, I mean,
again, there's no wrong answer, right? You can shoot for the moon.
Here's what I would like to do, what I'm trying to do. I would like to continue. I want to do a comic book of my characters, right? The Mark Spears monsters, which I've almost got finished. I'm going to do it. And then I would like to do interiors for a comic book, someone out there, it's a comic book. But the one I want to do Spawn. That's my goal. If I just knew someone who at Todd McFarlane Productions, but that's the dream, right? Because that's still for me that's that 17-year-old kid going, I still got something to prove, right?
So that's you there. That is Todd asking you, what is your dream?
Yeah, he was saying, what would your dream be? No wrong answer. And that was, I'm living the dream. I didn't even think of that. I had said that, and
it's happened. All those things in that clip there has happened, and that was Todd McFarlane asking you what your dream scenario was, and you've achieved your dreams, Mark. It's congratulations. You've pretty much done what most people haven't yet. So congratulations.
Again, amazing. And I got to do again, when I was just finished up Spawn 77 weeks ago, about a week or so ago. And I was like, man, I'm going to miss this because it's been a big part of my life. It's 6 issues, takes you about half a year or more. And so to do that, and man, it's going to be so great. Me and him's going to sit down and do the script for it. And, do that, and then when it comes out, and I got to do the covers for it and stuff too, and he will, and so that's going to be another whirlwind just experience, right? Having a book released by Todd McFarlane, and here's another weird thing about this. Keenspot, great company, they let me do whatever I would like to do over there, but they don't have the machine behind it. They don't have a marketing team or anything like that. So Monsters and Monster and the Wolf success is all grassroots, right? All just fans, talking about it. It's going to be interesting with Spawn 77 to have a Todd McFarlane is one of the best marketing guys in the industry. Look at how he does the 50-50-50s right now with the King Spawn and Gunslinger Escorts, how he did Spawn 350, Spawn 300. So I can't wait to see what he does with, what does a Mark Spears project do with a Todd McFarlane behind it? Whoa, can't wait.
That is.
And then to speak to that, again, that's the reason my success is all the fans telling other people, and then they become fans. And that's what's amazing is it's all, dude, we didn't spend a dime on advertising for any of this stuff. I think when I mentioned it to King Spot, he said, well, we did buy, I told him, I said, we didn't even do, when we got the 350 number for Halloween bags. I said, man, we didn't even spend a dime on advertising. He goes, well, hold on, Mark. We did buy that big banner thing at San Diego Comic Con at the booth. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, okay. So, it's amazing the success of Monsters being grassroots. And I can't wait for see what Todd does with marketing on Spawn 77.
No, 100%. And, like you said, like Keen Spot hasn't promoted or anything like that. So you've had to do so for the grassroots from people's word of mouth, but you've had to go out, put yourself out there, go onto, people's social media and YouTube and had to do it all yourself. So it just shows, you are, I probably would say, Mark, that you are a modern day success story. If I'm being honest, of that persevering and, as an independent comic, what have you sold like a million?
It's I think
There's a floating figure around of like, is it 1 million comics?
Oh, it's over 1 million now. Yeah, because that if you add the Christmas back, even if you take the Christmas off, I think it's 1 million. I think they were saying they just did a press release the other day. I want to say it was like 1.3 million, something like that.
Yeah.
So because you had, of course, the blind bags, then you had issue 0 free comic book day was like 160, 180,000. There was a lot of units of that. And then we've had huge numbers on monsters, not even counting reprints. We did 80,000 for 4. Then the diamond thing happened. That was tough. We had to pivot. Yeah. We couldn't do as many covers. So we went down to around 55,000 printing on monsters like 6 and 7, which, hopefully we can get back to doing the 5 covers like I liked. So
yeah.
It's been, that's crazy to think there's over 1 million copies of monster stuff out there of mine. I remember I asked Todd, he was on I want to say it was a Discord chat or something, and I was on there asking him a question, and I got in there, and he knew who I was. I already done the Spawn stuff, so, and he's great. Every time he would see me, this was back in like 2023, maybe 24, and he would say, superstar Mark Spears. Even when I called him on the phone, that's how he answers the phone. Right? Hey, it's like superstar artist Mark Spears, stuff like that. So he's great. But that night I'd asked him, why is there no superstar artist out there anymore? Like big hit, like the McFarlanes, the Liefelds, and all those guys, the Alex Rosses, the Campbells, the Joe Mads, and all that. And because Peach, it was huge. Peach is still really, really big, but it's still not to the same level as a McFarlane was. You know what I'm saying? Like taking the comic industry by storm. And he said he don't think that'll ever happen again because he said with there's just too many artists out there now, right? With the international artists also working on the American comics. Back then you didn't have the internet, so it was to get a job was harder and all that kind of stuff. Now someone could see your stuff on Instagram and get you a job. So he said he thought it never happened again. Well, I took that to heart, and I'm trying to prove him wrong that it can happen again if you if things happen the way they do. And luckily, somebody's smiling down on me from above and made Monsters a big hit, and it's made it to where everything else has got eyeballs on it, like Spawn 77 and my DC work and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm hoping to, because here's the thing, and I'm not trying to do it for any vanity of myself. I loved comics when you had those guys out there, when you had a McFarlane coming out with a book every month, when you had Liefeld doing X-Force. I rushed to the comic book store. I couldn't get our hands on it quick enough. I want that for comics again. I want it to be where you're just can't wait to get like Kingdom Come Alex Ross. I remember when Uncle Sam came out, I had to get that because I'm like, what's this going to be? Alex Ross. When Danger Girl came out, those were events in my life. I can tell you what, how my day was going when I got those. And when I would get to the car and have to open it up, flip through every page before I took it home and read it. And then I would read it multiple times. So I want that for comics again. I want it to be where you just cannot wait for that. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I look at it like if you've ever seen the movie Rocky, I just wanted my shot, my chance. And I finally got it after 24 years. So I'm trying to make the best of my chance. That's all anybody can ask for, is to get a chance to do something.
Yeah. No. So, I mean, one of my pet peeves about Monsters is that I think a lot of people just buy it for the covers, but the story, the interior is it's one of my favorite comics that I look forward to getting, to read. And I don't think a lot of people, especially who just collect covers and that, they haven't realised that. And I really wish they just open up and read it, because it is a fantastic story. I really enjoyed it.
I'm hoping to get better at that. I always wanted to write and draw comics as a kid.
Mark, you're muted for me.
Oh, am I? Can you hear me?
Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, MJ?
No,
can you hear me now?
Speak, Mark.
Oh, yeah. Hello?
Nope. It might be my TV on. Let me just double check.
All right. Hello?
Get it back on.
We can hear MJ. Can y'all hear me? Maybe they can hear me.
I can't hear anything yet. Come on. Can you hear me now? Can I?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear both of you.
Can everyone hear both me and Mark? Oh, you can hear both of you, but I just can't hear Mark.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds. Audio. Sorry about this, Mark.
No problem.
Output. MGTV. Can you speak?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, no, I still can't hear.
Nope.
Damn restream. Hold on, sorry people. Audio. Output. MacBook speakers. Try that. Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Still no speaking.
Yep.
I literally don't know what to do. I might have to just go out of the stream and come back in, if that's okay. Just to see if that works.
I can go out.
I do apologize, everybody. Audience can hear you both fine. Let me just go out and come back in. Hope this doesn't end. Oh, no. Leave page.
Okay, I'm taking over the show, guys. Hey, like my Thundercats. Awesome. Monster Squad. Yes, that's a big movie that influenced me, was Monster Squad on everything. Man, a Hot Toys slave figure, I would love.
Any sound? No, I still got no sound.
I can hear you, MJ. Can you not hear us?
No, I can't hear. Sorry, buddy. Give me 2 seconds. Mark, if I put you in the jump, Mark from Legion, if I put you in the jump, I'll just try and figure out where my sound's gone. Yeah. Sorry.
Available the whole time. Anything you need. Monster Squad was a big one for me too.
I'm just sitting here doodling while we're waiting.
What are you going to do with that doodle, Mark?
You know what? Let's here. I'll sign this and I'll send this out to whoever wins the next thing.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll throw it on the prize wheel. So if you're in the chat, Mark Spears' original sketch that he doodled right here live is now added to the prize wheel. Get your donations in. And also a huge thank you to everybody supporting MJ in the chat. Keep in mind, MJ has put a lot of time, effort, and energy into the stream to raise money for the American Cancer Society. Big shout out to those doing the super chats. Keep in mind, it does create a snowball effect of people sending money to the wrong place. Everyone loves MJ. Everyone loves supporting MJ. You can support him by hitting the link at the top, because he's trying to do something very specific. And a big shout out to all of y'all doing that. It is absolutely amazing. But in the context of this stream, it can have a snowball effect where people put money in the wrong place on accident. And in those situations, we end up coming out of pocket to replace those donations and losing money to YouTube in the process. So just keep that in mind.
Rank amateurs, both of you. I'm sorry about that. Hear me now.
I can hear you. So Mark has added a sketch cover.
Oh, wow.
It's a sketch blackboard. It's a comic board. There we go. I'll send this out to whoever wins. That MJ can give me their address, and I'll mail this out to them. And so you know what? I'll throw in
one of a kind sketch. Just one of a kind shot. Donate now.
I'm going to be. since I'm going to be sending that anyways, let's up it a little bit. Hold on.
Here we go.
Here we go, people. Get your donations in to win some incredible from Mark.
How about a Not the Living Dead? I'm going to sign it. This will be the first one I've ever signed too, so I'm going to put first signature on it. Okay.
That's incredible. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. Let's see right here.
That's insane. Those Night of the Living Dead covers are pretty cool, aren't they? That's my one.
Yeah, I love the matte finish they have, the way they feel.
Mark, should we run a blind bag giveaway? Oh, very nice.
You'll get that.
Let me scan through the donations one more time. Check out the real timeness of this.
Thank you so much for that, Mark.
We got some people throwing in some donations here, hot on the heels of that announcement.
You know what? Let's throw this in too. I'm going to sign this Batman exclusive that I just dropped last night. Let's do one.
Is that the Noogie variant? Let me see
it.
Let's go.
Right. What are the rules against me entering my own thing? Because
nothing at all. If you donate, you're in, man. You ought to donate.
Yeah, but I can't prizes. If I win it, everyone's going to think it's a fix.
I'm in control of the wheel, like
I know.
James doesn't have control of the names or the wheels, so that's on.
So let's do 2 spins while we're at it. We'll do for this. In fact, should we save that Mark stuff for the end?
Yeah, if you want to make that the grand prize, or there's two. You got to think about that 2 ways, James. You got to think about that 2 ways. If you do it now, say you do a blind bag now, and someone wins the blind bag, their name comes down, and then you do the big prize at the end. Their name wasn't there at the end, kind of thing. So it's kind of, you got to weigh the options there, but it also gives people more time to donate between now and then. And you got other big prizes. So if you want to do it, I'd say do it now for the people that have been watching and rocking with you.
Okay. I'm slightly concerned that I'm about overrunning. Is that what is the etiquette? What do you want me to do?
4 o'clock is the time, but I mean, if you go over a little, it is what it is. If you're raising money, if people are here having a good time, that's all. Our number one goal for this whole kit and caboodle is to raise money for cancer research and people fighting with cancer, because American Cancer Society doesn't just do research; they do support for people actively fighting cancer. So that's what we're trying to do. And whatever we're doing that's making money, we're doing the right thing.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Should we?
Yeah, Gemma says do it now. It's exciting. She's the boss.
Just do it now. Okay, we've got 40 minutes.
I'm going to throw this into a foil Wolfie Garbage Pail Kid.
Wow.
From the Monster Wolf. So
this is the massive prize pack he's got here.
Yeah. So this is a big one.
This is the top dollar one now. This is the best.
We got these 2. You're getting this, and then I'm throwing in a backing board where I just drew Spawn on it and signed it and put the date for you too.
Wow.
So.
Man.
Got
so
all
we're gonna do that one now. It looks like everyone's in agreement in the chat. Do it now.
We'll run it now. We'll run it now.
DJ said he's edging.
Gemma, get some money in there quick. I think she already has, but I'll share.
Yeah, she's on the wheel more than once.
Oh, brilliant! All right. Cheers, Mark. Here's the wheel. So good luck, everybody. This is for Mark's prize that he's just entered in. This incredibly generous donation. Thank you so much.
Tell me when to stop spinning it.
Well, I'll let Mr. Spears do that.
I'm shuffling it now, Mark. Tell me when to stop.
Now.
All right. So if you win, thank Mark. If you lose, also thank Mark.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. And this is an incredible prize. And let's see, who's it gone to? Oh, Richard. I don't want to mispronounce that surname, but congratulations, Richard. Please contact me through Instagram at MJ_Comix or through my email, which is james@mjcomics.com. Congratulations on that awesome prize. It's well deserved.
I'm putting this over here, and then I might grab some more stuff. So,
thank you, Mark. Thank you. Right, we'll get back to the interview then, Mark. No, actually, I'll tell you what. We'll run another giveaway because we've got loads to give away. So we've got this giveaway, guys, is for 5 Mark Spears trick and treat blind bags. So let's run it again.
And to answer JSS, if you donated multiple times and you win one, only that winning one comes off and your other ones stay on.
So Dan Vicente, congratulations. You've won 5 blind bags. Gemma, please make note of this. And what I'll do is, Dan, I will rip the first one and then I'll let you rip the other 4 when you get them. But please bear in mind, because obviously it's international and I'm in the UK, and it might take some time to get there wherever you are in the world. But this is you have to cut it. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Do you think, Mark, these bags would be easy to get in for the winter ones?
I hope not.
Oh, look at that.
1 in 700. Congratulations, Dan. That's just your first book. So
congrats to Dan Vicente.
Got a Night of the Living Dead variant. So congratulations, buddy. What a book. Well done. I'll put that with your 4 and we will ship them out to you as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, check for the tickets. You're forgetting to open them and see if they're golden ticket winner.
God's sake.
I forget on mine. I'm looking through mine now.
I completely forgot to check mine when I was checking mine. But we'll do it. Should we make
MJ's like, dang, I was going to check after the show. Sorry about reminding me.
So let's make me big. See if there's anything in it.
Oh snap!
What? Was there something in it?
It is. Let's go.
Oh,
what does it
say?
On C3.
Dude, I almost passed out.
C3.
You got me, MJ. You got me, man.
I planned this from the beginning. Mark, thank you for making comics fun again. Honestly.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
I almost passed out in my chair.
No, appreciate it. Mark. I'll put you backstage again, buddy. I appreciate you jumping in there and saving the day. I had to refresh my browser and everything. So, right.
All right. I got some stuff for your next one when you do one. I've got that signed.
Wow.
And for Mark, I got a signed, put that in there because he was talking about Zod earlier.
There it is.
I got a Zod.
The one that got me started.
I got a Franken pumpkin.
Wow. Great placement as well there.
And then I got a Night of the Living Dead signed. This a 1 in 700. And then we just got to up it a little bit. So how about a Youngblood #1 limited edition signed by me and Mr. Liefeld? So
Mark, how fun was it to actually get a collab with Rob? I'm a huge Rob apologist.
That was amazing.
That guy.
When he wrote me on Instagram, and I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to be yelling at me for homaging one of his covers. And he wrote and said, man, I'm a fan. And how about you want to do a Youngblood cover? And I said, yes, I would love to. I told him, I said, man, I'm ready to do Prophet now. I love the character Prophet. So I want to do a Prophet whenever he does that. But yeah, he has the blue one of this one coming out here in November. So this is signed by Rob. This is his signature. This is one of the comp copies he sent me, right? He signed my copies. Mm-hmm. So you're getting this signed by Rob, and I just signed it. So not many of these exist in the world because that we both signed. So here you go. You're getting this, and you're getting you're getting Night of the Living Dead, 1 in 700. You're getting a Frank pumpkin. You're getting a Zod signed by Spears. And you're getting a good old Frank.
Wow!
So you're getting all of that, guys.
That is incredible.
You're welcome, guys. I want to do the little. It's just a little thing, but I'd like to help out as much as I can.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, Mark, I'm going to put you backstage again and carry on with the interview if that's okay. And then I will try my best to for Izzy, because out of respect to Izzy, because I don't want to ruin his stream or anything like that. So
absolutely, man.
I'll get it done quickly. Right, okay. Drop you backstage. So Mark, back to the interview, buddy. And apologies everybody for that hiccup earlier with the sound. But Mark, do you think you've just made the best blind bags ever?
Oh yeah, because the other ones have what 50. I think even the Marvel one coming out has now it's a great cover price, $5.99, but it's 15 covers, and they're variants of the open order books, right? So, are actually not even variants. You can get the same book inside. So, I don't like that. That's why I didn't do open orders. I could have had 50,000 to 100,000 more in sales if we'd also did open order, right? Where we said, you want to buy, let me just grab one here. Like if you want to buy this cover, we could have offered it on the stands and then put it in the bags. And I'm sure we'd have sold 5,000 or 10,000 of these. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be a fun experience inside. Marvel has basically said you can buy them or you can get them in the blind bag at $5.99. And then we're only adding, I think it's 2 or 3 books you only can get in the blind bag. Okay. Well, then now what's cool is they did sketch covers in there. You can get a Peach sketch cover. You can get there's some good ones in there. Some good, great artist sketch covers. And I don't know how many of those are in there, right? I would doubt they're going to be more than like a 1 in 100. They're probably a 1 in 500 or 1 in 700, because you just don't want to have a sketch at every one. So I don't know how often you'd pull them, but Marvel is making me step up my game. So I said, hey, I'm going to add at least. So I got in the next bag, the winter bag, we got 5 covers that only 25 are printed and they're put in the bags. That's already a 1 in 14,400, a 1 in 14,400. So if you pulled one of those, you're going to be ecstatic anyways. Then I told you spot, print it white on the back so I can draw on it. So I don't know how many I'll get done. Maybe it'll be 25, maybe it'll be 50, who knows. But I'm going to draw an ink on the back of it, maybe color some to step up my game. I think competition is the best thing you can have. So, but do I have the best blind bags right now? Yeah, I think it's still no contest because there's so much you can pull. When you only have 15, is not the experience goes quick. There's not as much out there. So
and it's like you say as well for the the DC blind bags, the KO ones. I think they're about $8.99, were they dollars or something like that? Or
yours they were
$5.99.
They were
yours
foil
are
versions, and they were $9.99. So you're getting a foil, and that's one thing I debated was like I could get rid of cardstock altogether and have everything be foil. But then everybody wants the rare things. If it's not rare, people are like, So it doesn't even matter if it was a gold foil. If everybody pulls a gold foil, they don't want that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to increase your chance of getting a foil on the next ones, but I'm not going to make it that different. It's a 10% chance now to get a foil instead of before it was a little harder to get. So I'm going to add this too. I just grabbed this. This is an exclusive for Keen Spot Shop that we did. It's Friday the 13th homage. I just signed one of those. I'm going to add it to the pile of the new thing.
Thank you, Mark. That's amazing.
So, I just had some sitting here.
That's all right.
But I think we have the best blind bags, and by far in sales, I think the highest ever is they're kind of tied. Battle Beast and Batman won the blind as a bat, and then the KO. They're all in the 200,000 range. Marvel hasn't released their numbers, which they already have them. So I'm thinking they're probably in the 200,000 range. So we're beating them by about 150,000. So I think we have the best ones, but I'm striving to make it better. All right. With the next pulls are all 1 in 666 chance, instead of it being a 1 in 700, like this last one. It's a 1 in 666. So I thought that would be kind of funny. So we did those, but I'm striving to make it better all the time with the mix and then stuff like that. So hopefully it will be well received when it comes out, and it'll be a nice little Christmas present for everybody.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. So FOC was on Monday, I believe. My local comic shop, Untold Comics, contacted me asking how many copies I wanted. I said again another 25, please, and I'll probably go back and buy some more if they've still got some left on the shelf. But but I've got a video that I want to play you of some people who just wanted to wish you congratulations on your success for the blind bags. So I'm just going to play that now.
Okay.
What's up, Mark? It's Big Clutch. Wanted to say congratulations on the success of the Monster and the Wolf blind bags. These things are super fun to open. Excited to see what we get for the next one. And, dude, keep it rocking, brother. Bye.
Hey Mark, my name is Lawrence at Mighty Comics and Collectibles, and I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate you on all the incredible success you've had with the blind bags and all the amazing artwork you've been putting out over the past year. Your creativity, passion, and dedication continue to inspire artists, myself, and fans alike, and I gotta tell you, you've earned every bit of recognition coming your way. Thank you again, Mark. Congrats.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Rockin' Robbie here from Pop Culture Philosophers. Just want to jump in here and give a major shout out to my boy, Mark Spears, and to congratulate you, homie, on your tremendous success with your blind bag for Monster and the Wolf issue number 1. Hell, then you broke that record with your Winter Wonderland blind bag for Mark Spears Monsters issue number 8. Much deserved, well earned. Congratulations, homie. We're all proud of you down here. You know, we've known each other for over 25 years at this point, so a lot of people talk to me about the overnight success of Mark Spears. Well, to me, it's anything but. This dude's been working and grinding, trying to make this dream come true for decades, an entire life. And I love seeing everything you love, comic books, pop culture, and monsters, to see you be able to play with all of those toys in your own world and have such massive success to do so. Bruh. Station, you're the greatest. I always appreciate the support. You always got my support. Love you, homie. Big things coming, even more so.
There you have it. Wow. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better myself.
That got me, dude. That I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Oh man, that's I mean, genuinely, you know, I reached out to some people in the community, and they were more than happy to do a video, and that, you know, you've got fans everywhere, you know, across the community. So again, I couldn't say anything any better than how, you know, Robbie ended it there. He's obviously really proud of you, knowing you've in this industry for so long, and it's incredible to see you, as they say, make it. Do you feel like the blind bags have exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, I very much so. I worry, and that's why seeing something like that, it just makes me so happy, because I worry too much, and I worry that, am I oversaturating everything? Am I making too many covers? Am I doing this and that? Because I worry so much from wearing different hats, right? From a retailer's point, from a brand management point, and all this. And I kept promising people, hey, this is it till next Halloween. You know, don't worry, I'm not doing a blind bag every month. And there's a lot of, you know, people out there, it's such a gimmick, and he's robbing people of money. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to give people a good experience. And I think overwhelmingly, though, the people out there really do like it and enjoy it. And it just, again, I have to focus on those people and not the others. And it just touches my heart to see guys say this. Okay. To say those good things. It's just awesome.
Take your time, Mark. It's fine. It is well deserved. And a lot of people care about you. So, and it, you know, the 17th of December is the release of the winter ones. What was the change up from the Krampus to change it to Winter Wonderland, was it?
Yeah. It was supposed to originally come out the week of Thanksgiving. It was going to be that Wednesday, and it was going to be the Krampus bags. And then they told us they were having trouble. They wanted more time because of the sorting and all that, the bagging process. And because we had so many, and the Transcon, who does our printing, had never attempted a project this massive, right? Because you got to think, when they do the DC bags, they're doing around 200,000 with 12 covers. That's just not hard as much to do. Because honestly, I think they have all 12,000 printed. I mean, the 12 different covers printed, and they're just putting them in the machine as it goes, right? One at a, every stack at a time. with us, you have 90 covers. How do you even do that? You know, it's just, it's crazy and insane if you think about it. So they were asking us for more time. They put it back to December 7th. I think it was, or no, it would have been the 10th. And then they came to us about a week and a half ago and said, look, we thought we could do the 10th, but it looks like to us it's going to have to be the 17th because of the Thanksgiving holiday. When people go up there, you know, Lunar sends their trucks up to Transcon. There will be no one there to load it, things like that. So they said we need to the 17th. That way we can ensure everybody gets a better mix. The bags will be on time. Everything will be good because they're going to print this week. Right. We've already sent them the files and they're going to give me my proofs and all that. So they pushed it back and, it was tough. At the 17th, I felt retail. Fans wouldn't really care as much, but I felt retail would be like, I don't want a bag sitting on my shelf that says Merry Christmas, because that's what the original had. And it was a Krampus blind bag, but it said Merry Christmas on it. And I'm a big Christmas guy, so I'm not willing to get rid of Christmas or not.
Yeah.
But I was like, I thought a little for a whole day about it. And some friends of mine were like giving me a friend of mine, Michael, and there was some other ones. And they said, hey, you should call it like Winter Horrorland. And I was like, yeah, if we could pivot real quick, rebrand the bag, make it say Winter Horrorland, because winter, that thing could be sold in February, you know, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hoping to sell out before Christmas. You know, that would be the goal, but I thought that was just a good pivot. Now, a lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people were like, I wanted Krampus. The interiors are the insides of the bags are the same. All right. It's the same books. I got Krampus in there. I got ugly sweaters. I got all kinds of stuff. But we wanted to rebrand the bag just because we thought it's a better fit for Christmas and the winter to give it an extended shelf life. Plus, we rebranded the bag. It's more like the Halloween one where you have the pumpkin. It just has a skull. It's blue and white instead of the orange and yellow. So it kind of goes with that one better. We might pull that other one out, the Krampus in years to come or something, and do that. But yeah, that's the new ones. And I thought it's just as good. I know some people were a little sad, wanted the other one. So we'll see in the future. But it's the same stuff inside, and with it coming out the 17th, and hopefully there's no delays, you know, because it is printing, it could get delayed. If it did get delayed, then you're talking about Christmas Eve. You're talking
Christmas
about
Eve.
It would be Christmas because the next week I think is Christmas Eve. Let me check. It's and then the week after that's New Year's Eve. So we want to hit that 17th, right? We don't want to make it any lower. So I think it'll be on the 17th. We're giving them a 2 months head start. We got all the files ready. They actually asked us, a lot of people asked me like, oh, but you didn't do 90 covers for this one. You've only done 80. You're slacking. Yeah. So I did that because Transcon recommended if you do less covers, it'll be easier for us, right? To make sure we hit that date. Now I could have done 100 if I wanted, but I want to make sure, I want to work with them to make sure we can hit that date great. So I cut it down to, actually I want to say there was 75, 76 covers. We added 5 more that we're printing somewhere else to put in there. I call them the naughty Krampus list. They're the 5 covers at 25 each. So they're really only having to print up there around 77 covers is what they're printing.
Yeah.
So not too bad. They'll be putting them in bags. And then what we'll do is we're sending them the new golden tickets called the 25 Days of Krampus. And we're sending them the naughty list covers, and they'll start inserting those to random. So I want it out the 17th because I would love for comic book stores, streamers, everybody to have a good week before Christmas, right? Of selling them and enjoying them. So,
well, let's be honest. It's it's the best time of year in general anyway. So people are going to be high spirits as well. So. And it's just going to be so much fun opening them. I will literally do exactly the same. I will get 25 again and open them do a video. I'm really looking forward to it. I think with I want to say like a fact. I was watching Comic Tom sell the bags on his stream, on his Whatnot stream, and he said that he bought like 3,000 in. So that's like nearly 1%. That's my my local comic shop is just a comic shop in the UK. It bought 1,000 because they believe that much in you. Like, it's incredible. They are such a success, and I kind of I've got another video, Mark, that I want to play it, and I'm just
MJ, I'm coming back on here anytime you want, man. You got videos, you got the great questions, man. I am enjoying today. This is awesome.
Thank you very much, Mark. But I'm going to play this video, and it's from one of our dear friends, and I know you mean a lot to him, and I'm just going to play it now for you.
Okay.
What's up, you guys? Bryan McClay from Beyond Wednesdays here. Big shout out to the Comics for Curing Cancer crew. They do a great job with this event every year. Shout out to everybody who's donated their time, their effort, their books, their money. Cancer has affected us all in major ways, and you guys do a great job every year with this. Big shout out to MJ, one of my favorite content creators in this game, and a good friend who is one of the good guys. So, he asked me to do this video, and it's very easy to talk about Mark. Mark is easy to root for. I think he's one of the most genuine and respectful people I've ever met. He's a devoted husband. He's a proud father, a big-time family guy. He's a comic fan. He's a comic guy. There's that saying that follows Mark that is just perfect, and that is Mark Spears is one of us. He has fought to be in this industry for 20 plus years now. He owned a comic book shop. He's been a retailer. He's a creator. He's a writer. He's an artist. He is a comic guy through and through. And I think that shows. I think Mark has done something that we really need more of, and he's one of the few people that's made comics exciting again. The last 2 years in this hobby has been amazing. There are things that have brought us back into getting into the comic shops, to reading comics on a regular basis again. And one of those things in a major way is this right here, Mark Spears Monsters. 350,000 issues for Monsters and the Wolf #1 sold in 1 month. A little over a year now, I think ago, maybe about a year and a half, he published his first issue of Monsters through Keen Spot, and was breaking into this industry finally, and the success has been unbelievable. And part of the unbelievable part of that success is how organic it's been. There's no big hype machine behind Mark. There's no big advertising. He's an indie creator with an indie publisher that has really thrown comics for a loop. How does an indie creator who's been trying to break into this hot, game for 20 years come out of nowhere and in a year's time publish his first issue to selling well over 1 million copies? Mark Spears, that's who does that. And Mark, I gotta tell you, man, I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud to see what you do with Monsters. You guys know I've been a big fan of Monsters from the original Kickstarter. I'm proud to see Mark enjoy what he's doing, and I'm proud to see Mark get people back in comic stores. I think that's one of the things that people need to realize. Mark really wanted a reason for people to go back into their local comic shops, to get in there, open some of these blind bags, trade with their buddies, have that moment where every time you get into the comic shop, there's that conversation you have with your buddies who are there, and to have that moment where they talk about Hey, did you check out Monster and the Wolf? What did you get in your blind bag? Do you have any of this cover? It's been a big shot in the arm for comics, and that's important right now. So I know this is a big deal for Mark, and I think it's an even bigger deal for comics. And I'm really proud of you, brother. I'm really proud of what you've done. I'm proud to see what's coming in 2026. Spawn 77 is going to blow people away. Monsters number 9 is going to be amazing. First brand new Monsters stories since the first Kickstarter and those first 8 issues. I'm looking forward to that immensely. And I'm also really proud to call you a friend. And I thank you for everything you've done, man. Thanks for making comics exciting again. And thanks for being one of us, man. Much love. We'll see you soon. Shout out to everybody watching the show tonight and everybody donating. And keep it up, MJ. Great work. Much love, guys.
What an guy. I honestly, when Bryan sent me that, I was in tears myself, Mark. So
yeah, it's man. I feel like it's my birthday or something, man. And
I'm so sorry.
No, MJ, thank you so much for that. Thank you all. Thank you, Clutch, and everybody, Bryan and Robbie, and everybody who did that. And MJ, thank you for doing it. It's that's amazing because I don't, I work so isolated, right, doing this stuff, and I don't get to see the reactions and stuff. So it's just amazing. It's great. Thank you so much for that.
It's very well deserved, my friend. And unfortunately, we've only got 10 minutes left, and I don't even think I've tipped the iceberg of what I was even.
I'm gonna have to come back on your show, MJ. 100%. That's what we'll have to do. We'll schedule it. I'm free. I'll come back and we'll do that. We'll get to the other questions and stuff that you have, because I'd love to do. But yeah, we do. Before your time's up, I got a whole nother stack over here, from earlier. So we got to do.
Yeah, I think we've got a fair few things to give away. So, one question to you. I don't know if you know the answer to, and I don't know if you can say anything about Spawn 77. Is there a date in mind when that's going to be coming out?
They're looking at around it'll be the first quarter probably of next year. So they haven't solicited it yet because I haven't done any covers. I'm actually right now in the process. That's why I had that page pulled up, is I'm going through saving each page individually, as a TIFF file. We're uploading them. Then we'll sit down and do the script. We're looking at, last time I heard, like a March or April release. Depending on if there's something else already set for that time and at Image or for Spawn in general, then they would push it back, because they want this to have a good wide berth, right, where there's nothing else hurting it or anything and it coming out. So so it hasn't been solicited yet, but I'm excited. I can't wait to start doing the covers for it and everything. And all the characters in it are all new, all my creations that I've done here. And it's based on the suit that Todd did originally for Spawn when he was 16. So
it's gonna be awesome. So you guys heard it here. Next March we look like it's going to be. So I'm really looking forward to that. So what we're going to do, Mark, is if I bring Mark number 2 back on, and we'll give away all these goodies and end the stream. But let's get Mark back in. Mark, welcome back, buddy. So now we have another 5 blind bags. We'll give these away. If anybody wants to donate last minute, because we're going to be literally doing all the giveaways now, because I need to finish in the next 7 minutes to be graceful in order for Izzy to have his show. Once the show ends here, guys, the stream will redirect to Izzy's stream, which he's doing a sketchy show, and he's gonna have some art auctions, so that'll be pretty cool. Let me find my scissors.
Whenever you're ready, you tell me the word.
Yeah, so if you want to spin, I'll do the bag in the background. So whoever's this
Good
book
luck,
is,
everybody.
Good luck. And then who have we got? You're joking me. Didn't he win? Didn't he win the last blind bag?
Yeah, he donated $100. Got 5 in.
Oh, he's gone. Sorry, Mark. He donated $100 and he's got 5.
Well, now he's down to 3, I guess.
Right,
That's
so
why-
this is his book. I'm just going to make myself a little bit bigger just to show.
Yeah.
I don't know. Damn Restream. Come on,
Great
Restream.
commercial for StreamYard you got going here.
It's number A, is it? Number 1A?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I look
Yeah,
at
that's
Mark on
1A.
colours. This purples, blues, oranges, all your colours that you use really draw my eyes' attention. To be fair, so brilliant cover.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Dan. Again, contact me through Instagram or on my email. I'll put these to one side. The next giveaway, shall we do the mystery box? So the mystery box, we've got this foil that we're giving away. And then there's, I think there's 4 of the Mark Spears comics in here. So they're the mystery for you. So you can look forward to opening them. If we run that, Mark, I will make the wheel big. So good luck, everybody, for the giveaway. This is for the Mark Spears mystery box. And then what we'll do is Mark's stuff, we'll do that on that will be the last one.
All right.
So this is John Shaw. Congratulations, John Shaw. Make sure there's something good in there for you, buddy. But well done. If you want to remove him, Mark, from the giveaway. And then we've got some trade paperbacks, which is Gromets, and we called them Gods. They're both signed. So if we run that, that'll be great.
Here
Good
we
luck,
go.
everybody. And who's that for? And that is for Sean Kirkham. Congratulations, Sean.
Nice, clutch.
Well done, Clutch. Well done, buddy. These are for you. If you don't want them, we can rerun them. But if you do want them, happy to send them out to you, buddy. And then we have Big Rig, issue number 1, 9.8, provided by the Collector Cartel. Shout out to Liam, Rich, and Matt. If you want to run that, buddy, this is for a 9.8 Big Rig Post Malone comic.
I just got optioned, right?
Yeah,
I don't know, actually. Who's that for? No. Well, well done, Dan Vicente. Well done, buddy. Congratulations. You definitely removed. How much money did he donate?
$100 in
Well
one
done.
drop. They got him 5 entries on the wheel.
You've
He's getting his money's worth.
So let's have a look. The next book is Strange Academy, the wraparound 9.8. So
That's beautiful.
best
Wow.
of luck, everybody, for that. I think that's the Ramos cover, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Can't really see what it says on there, but I'm sure that is. But best of luck. That's 9.8 Strange Academy from 2020. If that's Dan Vicente, we've got Christina Payne. Congratulations, you've won that comic. You've won Strange Academy issue number 1, wraparound 9.8. And then the final one that I've got here to give away is as this has been donated by that Strange Academy donated by Matt from Phoenix Auctions. So shout out to Matt, who's in the chat tonight. Thank you so much for your donation, buddy. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so we've got a 9.9 Invincible, 19 graded, and it's signed by Ryan Otley. A fantastic donation here by Big Clutch Sean himself. Thank you so much, buddy. Honestly, this is incredible. And whoever wins this is a lucky person. So if you want to run that, Mark.
You gotta hold on a second because Papa Willie decided to jump in at the last minute here.
Oh yeah, so if you've got any last minute donations.
Yeah, anybody that wants to jump in can still jump in.
Jump in, guys. Come on. This is a big first appearance of Battle Beast.
Yeah,
I got another.
I mean, 9.9 is fantastic.
And that's
honestly.
a 9 signed. That's crazy.
And we got
You messed up a
Richard,
little
Mark,
bit signing
another
it. So
entry.
9 is crazy.
Oh
Come on,
no,
guys.
we've got one more thing after this. Actually, we've got the
Yeah, one
courtyard
more.
thing. Sorry.
Oh yeah, we
All
have
right,
that.
ready?
So this we'll do the Invincible now. But
We got
best
David
of luck to everybody.
Mann's entry going in as well.
Good luck, Dave. Lovely boy. Dave's a friend
There
of
we
mine.
go. We got some people at the last minute trying to get action. All right, we got everybody
Well,
up
guys,
to date.
the next three prizes are all the big draw ones. So we've got the Courtyard $200 comic pack. We've got the 9.9 Invincible 19, and we've got Mark's stuff that he's kindly donated, which is going to be incredible. Big Clutch has said whoever wins this 9.9 donate the Gromets and the God.
Oh wow!
So thank you so much, Sean. Thank you, brother. So you'll win an extra item here. Brilliant.
All right.
Okay.
That's up to date whenever you're ready.
So this, guys, is for the Invincible 19 donated by Clutch. Good luck, everybody. Gemma, I hope you're making note of who's winning these things, because
I am too.
if we got Ken Donald, congratulations, buddy. You've won a 9.9 Invincible 19 signed by Ryan Otley. And you've also been given some trade paperbacks from Big Clutch. Congratulations. Wow. So the next one is the Courtyard pack. So if you just want to run that, and then I'll Izzy, my apologies, buddy. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Once you do that, we'll rip the pack online.
Yeah, you're good, man. We're close.
So John, congratulations, buddy. That's JSS, I believe.
Yep.
So we'll rip that pack now. I've just got to take you off the screen, Mark. My apologies.
Yep.
And again, for all your donations, everybody, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I'm really, really proud of tonight's stream, especially having Mark on as a guest. And the amount, Mark, have we got a figure of what we've donated so far?
16 even.
Wow.
Well, we got a big 16. One coming up. They need to be donating for this stuff.
Oh, wow.
Huge stuff here, guys.
Well, we'll do the comic pack with Courtyard IO first. So, guys, this pack. So, John, congratulations, John, by the way. You've won a $200 comic pack. If you don't have a Courtyard account yet, just let me know, create one, and I can transfer the item over to you that we're going to spin now. But congratulations, buddy. This is really exciting. Can everyone see the screen? Can everyone see?
Yeah, it looks like just a little tab across the screen.
Let's have a look. I'm going to bring you over. Oh, why is it that?
I don't know.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds, but stop sharing. Share screen.
Do I need to stop sharing the wheel?
No, it should be share this window. There we go. Right, so here's the Courtyard website. We're going to get a comic pack. It's $200 for the comic pack. You could potentially win a $5,000 comic here. So I'm going to click buy now. I've got $200 credit, which has come from Sunil from Ilson Comics. Let me buy it. Come on. So I'm going to use my wallet. I've already got my balance is 200. Sunil works for Courtyard, and I'm really, really grateful for him for providing this. So I'm going to click buy now. I really hope this is something incredible for you, John.
Scroll up a little bit.
Right, here's the.
Oh, wow.
Right, here, I'm going to tap to reveal in 3, 2, 1. I mean, this could be anything, literally anything.
I know, it could be something huge.
Whoa.
Hey!
537!
Spawn 77 and 9.8.
How amazing is that?
That is awesome.
That is
Absolutely.
A weird coincidence.
Couldn't have been more appropriate if you planned it.
So we can sell it for $129, John, but I will I'll transfer it to you, buddy. But congratulations on that. What a fantastic giveaway that is. Stop sharing now. Right. So the last one that we've got to run now is Mark's giveaway. Mark, what have you got? I'll make you big, buddy, so you can show everyone that you're giving away.
All right, here we go. This was a little dented copy. I don't see, you can see the little dent right there. This is of the 10-man exclusive that I had, only 100 made. But a little dent right there, you can kind of see. So I put dents happen, signed it. You're getting that. Then you're getting a 1 in 700 signed Now the Living Dead cover from Monster of the Wolf.
Awesome.
You're getting a G.I. Joe exclusive I did with Big Clutch. You can see Big Clutch back there. This is the virgin foil of it, of that one, really shimmery. You're getting Frankenstein, a Monster of the Wolf signed. You're getting, this is a Keen Spot Shop exclusive. I can't remember, maybe 100 made or something. This is the cardstock version. Sign that for you. This is the Friday the 13th homage. You're getting a Power Rangers exclusive. I did this in 23. It was for Darkest Hour 118. This was like an exclusive, I think, for Whatnot or somebody. So
that's the big finale of the whole run too.
Then you're getting this because of Mark was saying this is what turned him on to me was my Zod stuff. You're getting this Frankenstein with the pumpkin. You get all these books. Mark Spears, this one, I'm Not Living Dead. And then you're getting a signed one of my comp copies of I only think I got 10, but it's signed by Rob himself. This is an exclusive. So I think only like 50 of these even exist. He didn't do many of this orange. And I signed it for you too. And I'll put this in a bag and a board. And you'll get this as well. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 comics all together, man.
That is an amazing.
There's no telling what value that is because I think Rob was selling these for like 100 or so, and then you got 1 in 700s. This was selling for, we sell these for 100, but like I said, it has a little dent. So, but it'll be a good copy for you. So, 10 books. Come on, donate.
James, I want y'all to know that another 140 has come in since the last giveaway. So people are
guys, we'll give you a couple of seconds, but if you want to be in the chance to win that incredible donation from Mark Spears himself, please.
You know what? Let's just up it. Let's up it more. You want one of these medals of Vampirilla? Let me open them up. It's never been open. This pack of medals, right? I'm opening it right now. You're gonna get one all fresh, signed. So come on, guys, donate. This is a great cause.
Can we hit that? Is it $2,000 we're trying to hit?
We're at 1740.
1740. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna sign this right here. Let me sign this Vampirilla up for you. It's a beautiful
and just
medal.
For context, Comics Curing Cancer just passed $20,000 because of this stream.
Wow, that's an honest.
Comics Curing Cancer.
Thank you.
20,175. Thanks to this amazing chat, and thanks to Mr. Mark Spears and your generosity and your talent, sir.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, we got that. So I got out of the Vampirilla, right? So now I'm getting 11 books. Give me a second, though. Let's make it better.
Mark, you absolutely
don't slow him down, James. He's cooking.
He's cooking. I mean,
yeah, that's what the kids say, right? Got another donation in. This is y'all's last chance. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Look, just because cancer affects all our lives, right? And I want to do the best I can. I would not sleep at night if I didn't do this. Not only getting those 11 books, I'm adding 2 more. And I'm hoping you go give me about 5 minutes so y'all can go tell your friends you got to do this. I'm throwing in an Ashkin. These sell for about $1,000 right now. There was only I don't know how many in existence, so not a few. This is what I did at the con to show people I could do interiors, and it's actually artwork from monsters in it. So, Ashkin, right? There's not many of these around. You're going to get this. I'm fixing to sign it for you. Not only that, you're getting this that sells for about $1,000 as well. It's the art book where I made it in 2023. And it has all these, the artwork that you're seeing now come out is just about this. So like there's a Monster and the Wolf cover. See, so I'm not that fast, guys. This stuff, see, I made it years ago. Y'all look, there's the witch cover. You're getting this though. These sell, honestly, they're selling for about $1,000 or so because they're so rare. I want to say 50 of these were made. And you know what? A lot of them were thrown away. No one wanted them. I couldn't give them away. I couldn't give these away. These ended up in the trash. So everybody wants it now. So you're getting these two. These are kind of the grails of the Mark Spears monster universe. I'm throwing these in because, guys, this is a thing we can you know, we can do something here with this. I would love it where people said, "Hey, Mark's stream with MJ raised the most money." Would that not be cool? That would just be
amazing,
an awesome thing. So I'm putting this here, guys. I'm signing that up for you.
We just had a $250 donation come in.
Donate, dude. You get this. This is going to make your Christmas right here. I promise you. I'm signing the art book now.
Is this really shameful? But I'm actually entering now because I
go ahead, do it. I mean, I would. These are grails that you will not get hardly anywhere else. There's just not many out there. So I've got those two. So you're getting 13 books, man. You're getting the metal. You're getting the Spears grails. You're getting all those signed issues. You're getting a Rob Liefeld signed book. To me, that's even more important than these things, right? Rob Liefeld freaking signed that Youngblood. And then I signed it too. There's not many Rob and Mark signatures out there together unless somebody brought one to me at a con, right? I don't sign when you mail stuff in or something. So this is hard to get stuff, guys. Donate it. It goes to a great cause.
I've got to go through PayPal. Just give me two. Just give me 2 seconds.
No, go ahead, man. We give people a chance. Tell your friends. Go get them to donate, right, guys? Get them on the phone. Text them a message.
100%. Thank you, everybody who's donated so far. It is an amazing, amazing cause.
Another 250 came in.
Wow.
Let's sit there and tell them that, hey,
we're coming.
Mark and MJ raised a ton of money on that stream. Let's do it, guys.
All right, another one.
This is incredible.
Donations are coming. Hey, wait 1 second. I gotta get my kids.
He's gonna get what? His kids. Well, Mark, honestly, the stuff that you've just donated is any Mark Spears.
While I'm waiting, I'm just going to keep thinking this box bigger, guys. Oh, now we're going to have the foil Monster and the Wolf. I'm putting that. I'm going to sign it.
Oh my gosh, I can't get onto PayPal quick enough. Right.
So if y'all have already donated, donate again. Every $20 is another spot, right, MJ? So you can donate multiple times. You're just adding it up there.
Let's go. Right. And everyone who's donated so far, thank you so much. And Izzy, I apologize that we've gone over because of trying to raise a bit more money, but I appreciate everybody. And like someone like Comic Ozzy said here, I totally agree with your sentiments, buddy. I don't know if my thing's coming through.
So look, I'm gonna do another thing too, because
Mark,
I want to do my part, guys. This is a Spawn 77 action figure. This is the black variant that came out, right? It doesn't really look like the Spawn 77 because it's color different, but it comes with the black and white cover that I did on the back. It's out of a comic in here. I'm going to sign this on the front, I guess, here. And this will be the first time I ever signed this figure, right? I'm sending you this. This is my own personal one that I have. Todd sent me some, so I got those. But I'm signing this because I want it to be where you could show this to your friends and say, look, I donated, and this is what I got from Mark Spears. Sell it if you get it and you don't want it no more. Sell it, make you some money back. I don't care. I just think I want to do my part so I can sleep good at night knowing that I helped out. So you got this, Mark Spears, and then I'm going to put a little first right here.
Mark, that is absolutely incredible. And for anybody who wins this, they are going to be so stoked.
Yeah, this is the Mark Spears Mega Pack. You're getting a Spawn 77 thing here, comic in the back, signed by me. You're getting a couple of foils signed. You're getting the Mark Spears Grails. You're getting this art book that we'll put right in the back and board real quick. And you're getting the Ashkin that no one can never find because half of them, they were thrown away or they were water damaged because, no one wanted them. So we threw them in the garage. And then you've got this. You're getting this cool metal. This was like $100 retail, and you're getting it signed. You're getting the dented. Elvis. You're getting the dented where it says dent. And you're getting the Rob Liefeld signature.
Wow.
Mark Spears. You're getting Night of the Living Deads, which are 1 in 700. You're getting some regular comics signed from the thing. You're getting signed. These go for pretty good too. I think this might be about a 50 or more book.
Wow.
Then it's got me signed on it. This was, I think, $50 or more, and it's got my signature on it. And it was exclusive to Keen Spot, and they're sold out. I think you get this. You're getting this is like $100 book, I believe. It's foil virgin. You got it signed, and then you're getting Now the Living Dead here. So, man, you're getting a huge pack. We're going to put this all in a big old box when I send it to you.
Thank you, Mark.
Guys, donate. Put your donation in there. You can donate more than once. Every $20 will get you a spot on that wheel.
Yep. Mark, how you doing? You're working away in the background there, buddy?
I'm working away. A lot of stuff is coming in, man. A lot of stuff. I had to run outside and grab the kids off the bus, too.
No, it's well done, mate. Honestly, I'm sorry that I've put you through this. And I just want to give a shout out to my moderators in the chat.
This is where we're supposed to be. This is what we're supposed to be doing.
Cecilia, JSS Brooklyn, and my wife Gemma. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight and helping out. This is an incredible stream. Ooh, 21,000 so far.
What?
Someone's put in the chat. Nice, 21,000 you've reached. I'll be honest, the website was crashing on me when I was trying to donate.
21,290.
Wow. Mark, is there a record for a stream yet? Did you say you got 3,000 on it?
Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, for the stream I did this morning, we did 28, right at 20, right under 2,900.
Man, come on, guys, let's beat that one. Come on, you get the Grail package.
Yeah,
the Grail.
I'm trying to think what else we can do.
Right now we're at 2880 for this stream, so you're literally tied for this morning's stream.
Okay. I'm looking around.
Guys, I'm telling you, a lot of donations just came in, like from you doing that little run you just did. And there's a lot of big ones, like there's a few $250.
Oh, I just saw some cards. What we got here? Let me see.
How
about a special card you could only get if you back the Kickstarters? It was this little my team called the Graveyard Shift card.
Well done.
Sign that, put that in there.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going.
What else we got here? We got some foil cards. Oh, what was that one? How about a Mad Hatter foil card?
I'll
sign that one for you and put that in there.
Absolutely stunning.
How about a foil of the All the Monsters There card? This is from the last card series that came out last 23. So putting that in there. That witch cover that people love, that's where this came from. I'm going to sign this one, put it in there. I'll put this as not foil, but it's monsters looking down at you. I'll sign that. I'm going to sign all these here in a second.
Shout out to Sean Kirkham.
This one was an artist proof card. I'll put that in there. That means it was like rare. You couldn't just get it I had to hand these out. So it's an AP card.
Lovely boy.
And
big shout out to Sean Kirkham.
We'll put 4 eyes in there.
Mark,
that's big clutch. You said
big clutch is Sean Kirkham. Yeah, the man.
Yeah, Big Clutch, huge shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much.
You had to get the Kickstarter you got years ago to get the sticker. I think it was Halloween edition. It was a foil sticker, right? And I'm signing this, putting that in there. These are very hard to find things that not many were made, because you know what? Here's one that was a prototype we didn't put in boxes. I don't think it was a glow in the dark one, but it didn't do as good to me. I didn't like it, but I'm putting that in there. This is like, you can't find. So
fantastic.
We've got that. We got tons of stuff here, guys. So
I think somebody said that Mark's trying to make some space in his house and get rid of everything.
That's another thing. Yeah, my wife is not going to be mad at me at all trying to get rid of some of this stuff.
No, absolutely insane. Thank you so much, Mark. You've been incredibly generous.
Oh, you're welcome, guys. Again, this is a great cause. I want to help out as much as I can. I'm signing these cards now. You're going to get all the ones I showed you. Sign these on the back.
So when are we going to run this then, Mark? Mr. Legion of Comics himself.
I'm putting names in here still, buddy.
That's fine.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Again, Izzy, I'm so sorry. 93 people watching. Incredible. Thank you so much.
No, we don't. You don't. I get it, dude. You don't feel bad. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing, man.
I'm British. I've got to be, considerate and polite.
You're not Canadian, so chill out. Hey,
that was the
Mark, every year we do the art book for Comics Curing Cancer. It's kind of like our halfway point for the event. So we set up at Heroes Con every year to kind of just promote the thing, and we have the art book to show off there. We're gonna have to message you and see if you might be interested in participating in that.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. That would be absolutely
sure
awesome.
Would.
Mark, Mr. Spears, sorry, because we got both Marks on the screen. When are you coming to the UK? Because I think people would literally go nuts if you landed.
My kids would think I'm the best dad in the world if we did that. And I told my son, I said, maybe I will get so popular that we could do that one day. So if you think we could do that, maybe we go and visit that comic shop you're talking about and do a signing or something. That would be awesome. I would be the best dad in the world. And, because that's my son's dream, Chase, is to travel like to the UK and over there. So
100%. If there's any way I can facilitate that and help you come over, I will do.
Well, and then you could help show us
your MasterCard and plane tickets.
So sorry, Mark. What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, you can help show us the sites and stuff, MJ, because we wouldn't know anybody there. So
100%.
We would need to know how to order. We don't speak English.
You don't. Well, I can say you don't speak the Queen's English, but it's now the King's English, isn't it? It's hard to.
Okay. No, man, my kids would go nuts. So yeah, we might have to fix that up for 26. Would that not be really cool to go over there and do that?
100%. There's so many that I genuinely think that there would be a massive, people coming to come and see you at a con here.
That would be.
Got Redsters in the chat ready to buy your plane ticket.
That's what I mean. There's so many people. Mark, there's so many companies out here that would probably pay for you to come out if you just did an exclusive for them.
Yeah. Well, I would
all right, James, I finally stopped.
Where did I put those other comics? Let's see.
Right. What we at, Mark?
Let's see. Well, the emails finally stopped coming in for a second. That doesn't mean that they're done, but as of right now, I'm all caught up on all the emails, and that puts us at there's 163 entries on the board, plus the ones that have already been given away for a total of 172 entries for the stream. $20 an entry, $3,440.
Wow, that's amazing.
You know what? For that, I'm going to sign this. I love this book. I'm going to sign this one too, right here on the balloon.
Mark, Mark, you are an incredible human being. Thank you so much.
Oh, dude. I mean, these are fans in here, and they're wanting to do a good thing. I'm going to help you. I love this one signed on the balloon. Putting that in there too.
Heroes for Hire. Check your payment. If you're having an issue with it, just switch up. I'm getting nonstop payments in from people. It's working on this end. Switch up and hit up the PayPal button.
I want to give a shout out to the chat as well. I'm really sorry that I've neglected the chat because normally I try and get the chat involved in an interview, but I was kind of aware that it was going to be really hectic trying to run the giveaways, and I wanted to give Mark as much platform for him to speak about his recent success because he deserves it. And but thank you everybody in the chat. You've been phenomenal for the whole stream. I really appreciate you guys, and I actually love you guys. So thank you.
James, Mark, I've never seen a giveaway wheel look this tiny.
It's tiny, is it?
No, there's so many entries. There's so many names on this thing.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? Have you got 2 for MJ Comix?
Look at that.
That is insane. Oh,
I'm looking. There might be something else.
no.
That's probably all I can get into that box, man. So
Mark's going to take off his shirt and his t-shirt and his cap
we
and
like
throw
that
that in as well as it.
hey, you know what? Let's do that. You get the hat. You get to see you're getting this hat right here. I'm gonna see if I can sign it for you.
Screen worn hat.
Black. You're gonna get my hat, my own worn hat. I'm gonna sign it. You're seeing my dead head, which my hair's going anyway. So, but I'm doing it for cancer, buddy. We'll do it.
Thank you so much. Honestly, it means. Oh, I'm actually like shaking because I don't know what's going to happen here. This is just. Look how many Sean Kirkham short. Clutch, you are literally amazing, mate. Honestly.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see it, but I got my signature on it for you. You're getting this hat. This is a Monsters hat signed by me, worn by me. Got my DNA on it.
Wow. But so
you can make as many of me as you want. If you can.
I was going to say, so if we need some really good art in a couple of hundreds or thousands of years, they can just clone you and bring you back.
We have to shuffle this really well because I think about 1/4 of this wheel is consecutively one name.
Okay.
Big donations from.
So you want to shuffle it 77 times for Spawn?
Yeah, let's do it. Just don't actually count it. I'll just promise.
No, you just count it in your head, buddy.
Yeah.
Right, so guys,
got another donation in.
Oh gosh. This is amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. It means a lot.
I think they're supposed to say Wayne.
I'll be honest, there's so many things I can clip from this stream. Especially the old Holy Grail prank.
And you're getting that. Remember, you're getting the figure. Don't forget the figure. You're getting the grails. You're getting the hat. You're getting tons of Monster and the Wolf books.
And the kitchen sink as well is being thrown in. So thank you.
Dude, I mean, honestly, yeah, you're getting it all. This box is going to be pretty huge. So you're getting it all, man.
Do you know what? It's just dawned on me, like my brain has just processed that it was Spawn 77 as well. It's just insane.
Yeah, it was all meant to be today, guys. I think it was.
Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Mark, for being so generous. Just even, Mark, I just want to be clear. I never asked for anything. I just asked for you to come on the stream.
I was thinking that today. I was telling my wife, I said, I think he's the one giving away stuff. So I said, they never even asked me for anything. So no,
we were just abusing you for brand recognition.
Exactly.
That's all.
And you know what? I'm more than happy. All I'm having to do is mail 2 packages. That's all I'm having to do. That's great. I didn't have to do much. And my fans out there, hopefully hey, I'm excited to do it and more than happy to do it because I want to give my part. And I kind of, I feel bad that, that this is all I can give them. But
Mark,
your willingness just to mail 2 packages helped raise over $3,480 in a little 2-hour window for the American Cancer Society.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's
Mark,
beyond awesome.
Mark is kicking cancer's ass right now. Thank you so much.
We got to tell you, we try really hard every year to make this event bigger and better than the year before. We reach out to a lot of people and we don't ever take anything personal when they say no, but we get a lot of no's. People are busy. They got schedules. And this is the impact that somebody with a fan base, with a following, with the time to share and their generosity can really have and the impact they can have in helping change other people's lives, dude. We can't say thank you enough.
I'll say it right here, and you'll have it on video evidence. Next year, reach out to me. We're going to do a Mark Spears Monsters exclusive comics curing cancer that you only can buy on the streams, right? So
well, we'll
let
let you know. We take an exclusive with us to Heroes Con every year in June. That's like because that's our halfway point. We do the art book and the exclusives to have at the table.
I can have it then for you.
Yeah,
you just
we'll
let me
reach
know.
out to you.
We'll do our part. We'll get you an exclusive that people. We'll even put it on there on the back. This is exclusive for comics curing cancer. So people know, so they know where the money's going, and that way, 100% of it will go to you guys.
We might have one more person here trying to donate. So Jason Parker Comics, shout out to Jason, my buddy. How do I donate? I'm trying to make a payment on the link. So Jason,
if you go to the website,
you've got to
scroll down.
Yeah, it's an international payment, but you've got to do PayPal. It wouldn't let me do Apple Pay. It was saying something about fraud. So
yeah, if you scroll down right under the all the little preset donation things, you'll see the international thing. And because it's a GiveSmart website, which we're limited by the American Cancer Society, because this is an official campaign under them that we do. So we're limited to their resources and little automatic flags from your security stuff, because our websites aren't up to our snuff. But PayPal.
Yeah, so for Jason, if you want to get that last minute donation in, buddy, because this is, I dread to think how much money that package is worth. Really, honestly, you got $1,000 book in there already.
Two of them,
two of them, and then you got the Youngblood. You got the Spawn figure that I sold, the blue Spawn figure myself. First one that I did, I think I sold it for like $300, $400, $500, something like that, because they're hard to get.
I literally get those donations in, guys.
More coming. I'm still adding.
Well done.
Add them up.
Well done. This is insane. Thank you so much, everybody.
You're getting the famous hat that you can put in the Mark Spears Museum.
Screen worn.
Screen worn hat. You're getting.
Mark, you are working hard tonight, buddy. Shall I open? I've got one last pack here.
Yeah.
Shall I? So I bought this one basically. It's for myself, so this isn't to give away.
Right, just do it. Let's see what you got. We're waiting for people to donate. So I'm gonna have to apologize to Izzy. Ain't he next? I'll have to go over there.
He's doing a 4-hour drawing show, so they gotta
so he's gotta
draw before they can sell anything.
He was saying the other night on Cover Price, he's like, "My man, Mark, I have to follow you guys. That's crazy."
I love Izzy, man.
Right. I love the background you made, MJ. That looks amazing. I love the colors and everything that you did there with the.
I made it green the other day for you.
When this ends, don't go anywhere, Mark, because I want to holler at you after it's over.
Right.
No, appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mark, for the kind words. So I'll make myself big while we're just waiting on some donations. Is the sound gone again?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah. I thought the sound.
Oh, hello.
Hello, buddy. You're right.
Love your work, Mark.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right. Can't make myself bigger. Right. Here we go. So this isn't for a giveaway. This is just purely content. I've been saving this one as a special one I wanted to do it in front of Mark because I obviously don't know what's in it, but I just think these blind bags are absolutely delightful. And thank you, Mark. We've said multiple times on the stream that thank you for making comic books fun again. You won't even believe this. I've just got a glimpse.
Is it a duplicate? No, it's one of those rarer covers. I could tell. It's a Now the Living Dead. It's that one.
Is that
wow?
Was it?
That was it. Didn't you have that one on earlier on a one that someone won?
Yeah. But you know what? I saw that and I was like, I really wanted that one.
That's actually the image that he's saying. They're coming to get you, Barbara. That's when he says that. That's why I did that one. Awesome. I loved it.
This is I'm really happy with this. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Bit of content. What we're looking like, Mark? Mark's got to work even harder now after the Easy one as well.
We're putting Mark to work, man.
MJ got a hit.
Just had over a
100%.
$500 donation come in, so that was a lot of entries.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Over a $500 donation. So yeah, good thing you waited.
It was worth that one. There you go.
Thank you for whoever did that. That's so generous.
Yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. That's awesome.
Mark, this whole thing wouldn't be possible without you. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Wait, which Mark?
Oh wow!
Because it wouldn't be possible without Mark. Mark behind the scenes doing this is amazing, guys. We should give a hands up for Mark. Thank you, Mark. It's because if you didn't put in this work, we wouldn't be able to do it. So
no, that's awesome. Do you know what? I didn't check for the old.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. No, I don't think no. That's awesome.
I would love to see. Supposedly, 2 Whatnot shows have pulled them, and they fail or whatever. I want to see those videos. They must exist somewhere, right? Because people record those. So I want to see someone. Can you imagine how excited they are when they pulled that ticket? So I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I think I would literally have a heart attack if that happened, like it did earlier when I pretended on the stream. If that just dropped out, How many do you think Mark will? Sorry, so how many do you think that people haven't checked or?
I want to say 2 I've heard were found on Whatnot. Like, people see me screenshot says, "Hey, this guy pulled one," but no one has turned them in. But 5 today. We was at 4 earlier today before I got on here. 1 was found in Canada, and they were just thrilled to death. Okay. And they sent us pictures of it. We verified it, and then but there's 2, I believe, from Whatnot streams that are floating around that haven't been turned in yet. So I would expect we'll hear from those in the next week or 2. If that's the case, then we're up at 7 and we got 6 left. I don't know if all 13 will ever be found, just because I think some people opened and forgot and they just put the book away, or or some people have put cases away and will never open them, right? Because
that's what I mean. Yeah.
The
resale value on them will always be good.
It'll always be good. And I'm honoring the Holy Grails till I'm not here no more. So if you found it 20 years from now in a bag and you wrote me, I'd say, well, here it is, because I'm going to just have them sitting in my office, like on my wall, until they go, right? Each one goes. So same thing for the Christmas ones, because I want you to always retain that value and not say, oh, you got a year, and then after that, they're no good. I don't want to do that. So I want people to be able to get them and for the bag to have value.
Might as well, while we're waiting on Mark to come back, massive shout out to Big Clutch for the donation of the Invincible 9.9. Shout out to Sunil from MJ Comix, who works at Courtyard.io. Massive shout out to him. He's been great to me over the years. He donated a $200 comic pack for Courtyard.io. And shout out to Matt from Phoenix Auctions for donating the Strange Academy 1. And shout out to Liam from Redsters Comics and Rich from Bear Maximum, as well as Matt as well, because they have the Collector Cartel. Shout out to my local comic shop, Untold Comics, one of my most favorite places in the world to go to now. Shout out to him for donating the trade paperbacks, and shout out to Adam Powney from Powney's Comics Quest for donating the foil Mark Spears Scarecrow cover. So thank you for everybody, and obviously Mark Spears himself for not only coming on the show and just providing such an amazing presence on screen here and talking about his success, but also for these incredible donations. But honestly, they mean the world. So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Totally. This has made my day. Plus, MJ, you taking the time to go get those videos and show them, and going back to the Todd McFarlane. Man, I haven't even thought of even rewatching that in forever. So I'm so grateful you did that, because man, wow, what a thing. I had said that 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and those things have come to fruition, and it's just like, wow. And Robbie, Clutch, Bryan, all those guys. It's amazing. Just touched my heart so much. So I appreciate all this, guys, and what little I can do. I'm hoping whoever gets this package understands that they've done something great by even
hope it's Dan Vicente.
So what'd you say, Mark?
I said I hope it's Dan Vicente.
It's just to send the one package to him. Are we in a position to run? What's the?
Yeah, I'm all caught up. I mean, a donation came in as early as literally 1 minute ago, so I don't think people will ever stop donating. To be honest with you, but it's just going to hit a point.
We're going to call it
Look
now.
at
Congrats! Wow, Jason Parker, that is incredible. All the best to you, buddy. I hope you. I know that.
Yeah,
he would really.
He's got a lot of entries, my dude.
Yeah. Right. So if you wanna shuffle them, and then we'll run it.
I will. Mark, you're gonna have to tell me when to stop.
All right. Let me say. I'll count to 13. We'll do that since it was 13 unholy grails. And when you hit 13, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There you go.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Thank you again, Mark.
This isn't the. Thank you so much. Best of luck.
This is amazing, dude.
This is.
You can't even see the names.
Nope.
It's something blue.
Yo, Metal Elf! Wow, Metal Elf Collectibles. He's already won a Hulk 181 this year. What an incredible giveaway! Wow. Congratulations! Wow,
that is
it's
awesome.
Definitely his year.
The Spears loot crate, I call it. Man, he's got what about 15 books? He's got the hat. He's got the figure, the trading cards. You're getting it all, man.
Thank you so much, everybody who has donated tonight. It has been incredible. I am absolutely overwhelmed. I'm sure that both Marks are as well. Thank you so much. I'm literally lost for words. Thank you so much.
Over $4,000 stream, dude. Well done.
Wow.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Honestly, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for doing that. I really
appreciate it. I think we should hand over to Izzyverse. It's only fair that we do because we've, Izzy has the sketchy show running from 4 till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please go and join that and help keep kicking cancer's ass because it is definitely needed. Everybody, has or knows somebody or has known somebody has been affected by cancer. It is the world's biggest killer, and anything we can do to prevent this horrible disease, just keep donating. It's something that we all should do. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Mark, you've been an incredible guest. Honestly, I can't wait to get you back on again.
I can't wait. This is all the fans out there, everybody who is in chat, just outpouring of love, man. And it just touches my heart. Just awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
No, you are great, buddy. And Mark from Legion of Comics, thank you for that amazing stint you've just pulled. I appreciate you, and you, Rob and DJ, for this whole event. It means a lot to a lot of people, and you guys absolutely do it unselfishly, and you are just great human beings, just along with Mr. Spears here, just with those donations. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to end the stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching the chat. You've been incredible. We've caused a dent this evening in cancer's ass. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm going to end the stream. Everybody who won tonight, make sure you please get in touch to contact you for the prizes, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hold on, let me run the ending. Give me 2 seconds.